I'm
I
assuming.
mean, it's something that everybody does, man,
Cheers
right?
to
But
that, sir. Cheers to that. Good on
cheers.
you.
It's something that everybody does, but not like in the carny world, as you
Right.
can plainly see by looking at carnies. Most of them don't have that privilege.
Yeah. I'm fortunate. My mom has really bad teeth, unfortunately. Yeah, my teeth have been pretty good. I've only had to do one root canal with a cap, and that's because I broke my tooth.
That
Um,
takes. That's what happened to me. They were well. I need that done still in the back, but
yeah,
my smile is reconstructed.
yeah, nice. When I
Yeah.
was like 20, I broke my tooth, and I still haven't fixed it. I was
Oh, you
20.
got to be careful,
I,
dude. You
I,
get.
I was 20, and I was like, well, actually, I was probably like 19. Actually, I was like 18, I think. I know I was in high school. I was dating this girl, and we went and got our tongues pierced because that was the thing back in the day. And like a month into it, like I was bit down, and it like shattered half my tooth, and I've just never fixed it, and I don't have any problems with it. Brush it, no problem. The doctors want to do a thing on it, but I'm like, it doesn't hurt. It's never. I'm fucking 38. I still don't have any problems with it. So I don't know.
You will.
Why fuck with a good thing?
You will. I mean, bacteria and debris will work
Well,
its way
20,
in
20
there.
years
It'll
later, I'm
annihilate.
sure that bitch is healed by now. But yeah,
That your teeth don't know. Your teeth don't bind back together. It's not like bone.
I
It's a
you
human ivory, is what your teeth are, and they don't heal yet. They have to be binded together with
one day,
outside influence.
maybe
It's
one
not like
day.
bone.
Oh, you know what? I
So
forgot.
no, I'm just saying.
Forgot to put the music on.
You're afraid of dentists, aren't
I
you?
fucking hate the dentist. I'm
Afraid
not
of
a fan.
dentists.
Well, this is why. This is why. I had to get the root canal, right? Um, so I go to the doctor, and they start doing the Novocaine, the dentist. And I'm like, nope, I feel that. And he's like, okay, boom, gives me another one. Like, nope, I feel that. He goes, boom, gives me another one. He goes, nope, I feel that. He's like, boom, give you another one. He's like, I can't give you anymore. I was like, you got to go to a specialist.
Yeah,
And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to a specialist, and
that
which is
happens.
fine. So I go to the specialist, and he's like pumping me one after another. And I'm like, man, I still feel it, you know. And then he finally gets it, but he was like, I've never seen someone take so much fucking Novocaine. Uh, I don't know. So I did some research on it, and apparently there's it's fucking gonna sound like hearsay or whatever, or like pseudoscience, but I've read that people that have blue eyes and like red hair tend to have a very high tolerance to pain medicine. Um, and I don't know if that's true, but I know like
It is.
when I had my tonsils removed, um, when I had my wisdom teeth removed, I got put to sleep. I was like, fuck that, put me to sleep. But I was taking Vicodin and ibuprofen 800 because the Vicodin wasn't doing anything for me. Like I would pop a Vicodin, and I was like, oh, this ain't doing nothing. So then I would pop an ibuprofen 800, and that was my daily thing until the pain went away. It was one Vicodin, one ibuprofen, 800, and
Nice
I was like both of them. I was like, that's the only way,
little
because
cocktail.
the Vicodin just didn't do shit. I'll tell you what
Well,
did work though. Volume,
what?
volume, or whatever that fucking shit was.
Well,
SCMM.
my dentist's name is Campbell, so he's an Englishman. He's like a direct descendant of English migration
Uh,
to the southeast, and they've been around forever. And his grandfather was Archie
what up,
Campbell.
Silver Sifferton? How you doing? Uh huh.
You ever heard that name, Archie
I've
Campbell,
heard of it. I don't.
from Hee Haw and shit?
Yeah. I've heard of the
And he's
name.
like, and he said the same things. Like, well, if you're from Ireland or Scotland, you're gonna have to take way more Novocaine because your liver is like super good.
Maybe.
Your liver is like a brick, and everything's got to filter through that brick. But so I mean, he said that's normal. He says it's normal
So
to if you. So his here was what I was getting to real quick. His remedy for that, he says, is to shut up and take it because you're just not gonna fucking respond to it. So if you want the tooth fixed, you're just gonna have
you
to
have to
deal
deal
with
with it.
that little bit of pain.
I'm just like, keep pumping me. Fuck it.
Hmm.
So I was looking. So it says, when you meet a redhead with blue eyes, which I'm not a redhead. I have a red beard. I'm not a redhead, but my son is like fire fucking red, and he has super blue eyes. It said around 17% of people have blue eyes, and when combined with 1 to 2% have red hair. So the odds of having both traits are 0.17%. To have red hair and blue eyes, 0.17%. That's fucking crazy. But yeah,
That's like fucking what's that fucking cartoon that our daughters watch all the time about the Scottish princess?
with the long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know who you're talking
She
about.
got
Yeah.
blue eyes. She didn't have green eyes. They gave her blue eyes for some reason.
Yeah. So, so apparently it's a dying trait. Well, because they're both recessive genes, right? So they tend to like go away, which is weird because my dad is like, he's like straight like dark Mexican, black hair, but he has green eyes, which is and so my mom had blue eyes. So that's how I got blue eyes.
Because it is regressive. I like that word regressive because that means that we are a myth. If you really think about it deep enough,
we're a myth.
Yeah, and one day we will be.
One day we'll be, yeah. So
there's gonna be people saying, humans used to have blue.
Yeah, well, the way it works is if the way it's only supposed to work is if both parents have like blue or colored eyes, that you can have blue or colored eyes because the like brown is a dominant gene. So if you go with the blue and brown eyes, like the chances of you having blue eyes is probably not going to happen. They're going to be brown.
I think it's actually double that because the X chromosome is going away.
I've not heard that.
Or is it the Y chromosome? Which one do we have? We're the X, right?
I think we have the X.
Yeah. So
X gonna give it to you. Sorry, had to do that. Had to go there.
The X chromosome is depleting, so likelihood of birth is depleting.
I call that bullshit.
Well, that's what they said. That's what
I call that. That's a hearsay.
IFL.
Oh, it says the Y chromosome is dying out in 2020.
Yeah, there you go.
And might mean, and what that might mean for me, I don't know, man. I call that pseudoscience bullshit.
It doesn't matter to us anyway.
It doesn't. We're alive. We got it.
Unless fucking reincarnation is a thing, then it doesn't.
Well, I mean, did you listen? You know which was a really good podcast? Did you watch Joe Rogan? And he was talking to this scientist, and she was talking about testosterone in men and female. It was a really touchy one. I 100% agree with it because it's like the science, but like that was like, oh, all right, yeah, that's cool, interesting. Anyways, real quick, what I was gonna say is, so last week I hurt my rib in jiu-jitsu. Again, it fucking popped. It's just like just a pop, and I was like, that was it. I finished the day, but then like after that I was like, oh, I can't fucking move, I can't get out of bed. So I was like, took the kids this week, and like Wednesday I was talking to the main professor, like the main guy, because he came over and he was talking about the boys. He's like, man, do you practice at home? And he's like, they're doing really good. And I was like, yeah. And it's kind of bringing them out of their shell, which is really cool to see because they're interacting with other people and beating people up and getting beat up. Anyways, but I was like, hey, I got a question, man. I was like, it's the second time I hurt my rib. I don't know why. Like, what am I doing? Like, no one else is out there. And it happens, but, like, this is the second time in this short amount of time that I've been doing this. And so we kind of talked about how it happened, and he kind of gave me some ideas of why it happened. I was like, cool. And then I was like, how do you treat it? He said, just put some ice on it and wrap it. And he goes, that'll heal it up. And he goes, just put some ice on it and wrap it. It'll heal it up. You know, he's from Brazil, so. And he goes, see? And he lifts his fucking shirt, and his fucking rib is sticking out like this, like because he broke it, so it's like popped out. And he goes, yeah, you just wrap it, put some. It's good, man. And I was just like, look. My daughter was me. She was with me, and we were watching the boys, and she just looks at me and she goes, "You need to stop being a little bitch." After seeing this dude's rib out and shit, she's like, "You need to stop being a little bitch." I was like, God damn. I fucking laughed.
And say,
I don't want to be that way.
So I don't have a fucking rib sticking
out. Yeah. Well, I went to the doctor last time because I heard it this side. I heard it last time, and they were like, "There's nothing we can do. Like, you just have to do breathing exercises where you breathe super deep, and it hurts, and it
that changes things,
and it stretches shit out. It like stretches the
dude.
It out,
that changes things, right? In my opinion, that means that you probably should stop doing that.
It's not happening. I'm really enjoying it. I want to keep going.
Well, I'm just saying, like when somebody says, "Hey, my body just got fucked up," and somebody else said it's not going to get fixed, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to
Well-
say, "Well, that's fucking dumb."
Well, I mean, that's the true. That's the fact with ribs. They don't really do anything for ribs. You just gotta let
But
them
they
heal.
do a lot for your body, don't they? They do a lot to protect your organs.
They do. But I'm saying to
Right.
fix your ribs,
So
they don't fuck with you.
What are you doing?
What? I'm doing fun shit. Fun
I
shit.
know, but you can find other fun shit that
No.
doesn't like destroy the cage around your liver.
It's murder yoga. It's murder yoga.
Okay.
I like
I'm
it.
down. I want to support anything that you want to do because it's important.
just
for
starting
everybody to
late.
Have fun. Our life is so short that
Yeah.
I want you to have fun, and that's good and everything. But since our life is so short, you'd think that the things that protect the things that make
Keep you
live
alive.
that life
Yeah.
would be important, right?
I mean,
you
they're
wouldn't wanna
important.
Damage them. You wouldn't want to damage the roll cage around your fucking vit pillin, right? Your fucking vit pillin that's been fucking like you spent $80,000 on maxing out, and it's only
But-
gonna last 100
But I
years.
mean, that's like
You
that.
wanna fucking break it.
That's like that conversation that they were having. I forgot what talk it was, where they were like, how fucked up was God that he was like, we're going to make the same hole that you shove food down, the hole that you need to breathe out of.
Right?
Like, who designed this where, like, one piece of rice goes the wrong way and you're fucking dead? Like, how fucked up
And
is that?
that's how kind of fucked up human beings are because they choose to shove a dick in that hole.
This is true. This is true.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you is like don't shove a dick in your hole,
Yeah.
man. Think about it.
Well, the problem, what the problem is I feel like I started so late at this. Like, the kids are doing it, and everyone's their size. Like, no one's gonna hurt you. Everyone's fucking 90 pounds, They're 90 pounds. They're just bouncing off of each other, But, like, me, I go in there, and there's a fucking 280-pound guy, and I'm like, this dude's sitting on your chest. You can't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. So this is what happened. So this dude's like 200 fucking 70, 80 pounds, and he's on top of my chest. And it's either one of two things. One, he was putting like all his weight on me, and I breathed. I took a really deep breath, and so my ribs had nowhere to go. Or I turned the wrong way, and so all that weight went right into my rib, and that's why it popped. And usually, from reading it, it's the cartilage between the bones that tears. So that's what rips usually. It starts ripping, and that's what that popping sound is. It like pops off the bone, and it just heals again.
You made a valid point at the beginning that you starting too late kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, once you're into 40, you got to think about the way the skeletal and muscular structure works throughout your lifetime.
And that's
you're still growing at your kid's age. They can take it. They can break it because it's still growing. It's going to heal back real quick and get thicker. And that's when you get little 5'3" motherfuckers like Joe Rogan. That
thick as fuck, yeah.
Solid
bones and shit.
Yeah, put down 500 pounds of torque on a little single left hook because everything's been busted and broken. But if you're already grown and healed and not grown anymore, once it's broken.
I get it. And at the same time, it's a challenge. It's a challenging thing. I think so for me, one, it's something I've always wanted to do. I
gotta turn my camera off for a second.
Sure, kids and life, and I just didn't have the opportunity to do it or the money to do it. So now it's something I can do. And while I am older and it fucking sucks, it's just it's one of those things that I want to do. I want to have that ability to do these things, and it's a challenge, a personal challenge. I think I was telling Kenny, I was explaining to him this way. I'm like, most things in life there's external factors that are putting pressure or guiding you, right? And so your success in whatever it is that you're doing has an external factor. You're successful because you had a mentor. You're successful because I don't have an option but to succeed because I have kids and I can't fail. Or your success, there's all these other external things where I feel like in this realm, your success is solely on you.
Mm-hmm.
right? There's no like I don't need to do this, right? There's no I need to do this. It's not life or death. There's nothing that's driving me and says I need to do this. So the failures that I have or the wins that I get in this adventure or this journey are solely on me. And I feel like that is what I want. I want to succeed in something and be able to say, "Hey, look, I succeeded and it was on me. Like it was my perseverance, it was my determination, it was my drive that helped me succeed and get to wherever I get to with this, whatever, right?" And maybe it's a little bit of like my brain is like, I'm still young as fuck, but my body's like, hey, fuck you.
So for right now, as of right now, you can blame a broken rib and all the other problems
I wouldn't say it's
on
broken, but
yourself.
definitely.
Yeah.
And my not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. So, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still having fun.
Yeah.
And I
It's
want to
not
go
much
back.
different. It's not
And-
much different
and-
than I did when I was in my youth, with skydiving and stuff like that.
Well-
But I gotta say though, there's no way in hell you'd fucking catch me on the drop zone these days. No way.
Well, and then for me as well as like I got the kids doing it, and it's kind of weird because we're all in the same place, you know. We're all
Yeah.
in knowledge.
And it's
I mean,
not-
I have
it's
I
not
have
like
a
you're-
bit
it's
more
not like you're
knowledge.
throwing- It's not like you're doing it in Thailand either, right? Where
Oh,
the
yeah,
motherfuckers
it's
like
fucking-
dipping their hands
yeah,
in glass,
yeah.
punching your kid in the face. No, you're fucking
Yeah.
right there. It's all controlled.
So it's kind of cool to be able to do something that we learn together, you know. And
That would be funny. Like enroll your kids in Taiwanese kickboxing, where they
Muay
have to
Thai?
get punched in the face by glass and resin every day by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, it's Muay Thai. It's I mean,
Just
it's
right.
they don't use glass, but it is a very violent sport.
You've obviously never seen the movie.
I've seen
What's wrong
Bloodsport.
with
Of course,
you?
I've seen Bloodsport. Who hasn't seen
What's
Bloodsport?
wrong with you?
Who
You
hasn't
clearly-
seen Bloodsport?
You clearly dip your fists in sap and then in broken Mountain Dew bottles,
Broken Mountain Dew bottles.
even though they don't have Mountain Dew in Taiwan.
You got
But
and do
they
they
paid for the movie.
do they scream? You got to do the do before they punch each other in the face.
I think they scream something more like, "I am the best.
Yeah, the best. Yeah,
I am the best."
I don't know. It doesn't sound more like shoot
That's
boxing or
what's fucked up
sambo.
about fucking poor fucking Von Damme never got a catchphrase. You realize that? He never got a catchphrase.
But he didn't need one. His catchphrase was a physical thing. Like, who? If you were like, let
His
me think
catchphrase was
of someone
split.
that can do the fucking splits. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me think
yeah.
of someone that can do this. I mean, think about it. He was out of the fucking limelight forever, and then what happens? Volvo pays this motherfucker to do the splits.
Volva.
Volvo.
Volva?
Volvo. They do the. He's doing
Volvo.
the splits between the two trucks as they're driving down the fucking road, and you're like, yeah, that's motherfucker John Claude Van
Right.
Damme.
Doing the splits, exposing his vulva
Volvo.
to everyone.
Oh.
Chuck Norris could do that shit too. You know, it's just like, but Chuck Norris, I don't know. Chuck Norris didn't have fucking catchphrases either. He was just this action hero.
Chuck Norris had the whole like, you don't find Chuck Norris, he finds you thing, right?
That wasn't until after he fucking retired and then died.
He's not dead.
What?
He ain't dead.
Chuck Norris isn't dead.
No, he's like 90 motherfucking years old, still kicking people. He just got punched in the face. Oh no, that was John Claude. Chuck Norris ain't dead.
Whatever. He died of cancer.
No, he's alive. He's 81 years old.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have fell victim to internet misinformation.
That dude's alive. I mean, oh, that's like mine. I sent you that link. I was like, bro, there's tunnels under my fucking city. And then I was like, who does a prank? That article was so ridiculous. I was like reading it, and then I was like, oh, I gotta share this. And like, I didn't even finish it. I started shooting it out, and then I went back to finish it. And I was like, this is a fucking prank. I was like, this is the most like that article was. It was like so detailed.
Yeah, I
There
got
was so
excited
much
for it.
information. I was like, this is crazy. And then I was like,
While
this?
I was reading it, dude, I was reading it on my fucking Surface. So while I was reading it, your fucking message like zoomed in front of the fucking article. It's like, it's a prank.
I was so upset. Well, you know what happened is there was someone asked a question about there's like a pizza place downtown and there was a boarded up tunnel, and I guess there are some tunnels down there, but it's not like that. It was just like a there was a system between the banks back in the day, so that they can take money to the bank, to the main bank here, and that's what those tunnels were for. So that the businesses were able to take money directly to the bank without going out through the street, apparently. So there is tunnels. It's just not as crazy as that seemed. But that's what I was like looking. And then I found that article, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's all these crazy tunnels over here." And I was ready to I'm gonna go find these bitches. Nope.
Okay, so Chuck Norris does have cancer.
He's 81.
No, he doesn't have cancer. No, he doesn't. Never had cancer. He's suing a book publishing company for publishing that he does have cancer from 2007. Suit starting December 21st, 2007.
I was reading an article about life expectancy, and they're talking about that the average life expectancy could eventually be up to 130 years old. So right here it says our average life expectancy could increase to 115 years old very soon, as more scientists learn. Blah blah blah. You know what I think it is? I think it's more as science. So scientists look at age as just something that happens, and I feel if they look at age as a disease versus something inevitable. Of course, it's inevitable, right? You're gonna get old, but I feel like if they were to look at it as a disease instead of as being inevitable, that there's more that they can do. So I'll be straight up. One of the things that I've been looking at being that my body's not healing. Because, okay, so let me throw this out there. Not only have I been doing the jiu-jitsu about 5 to 6 times a week, I've been working out 6 days a week. And my body's just... Like, if I could just do the workout, my body's fine. I have no problem. My body heals with the rest and the sleep. But that's a different thing. As soon as I started doing the jiu-jitsu on top of the working out, my body's like, hold up. What the fuck are you doing? And, yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, let's start looking at, like, getting, like, hormones checked and see if I can, you know, get into that and see where my hormones are. I feel like a lot of things, like testosterone-wise, I feel like I don't have a problem there. But I think
whatever.
But I'm thinking like other ways, like you know, like you look at
just so everybody's watching, Ghost dick is fine.
Well, I'm talking about when I say testosterone, I mean like my ability. It's more than that. It's your ability to grow muscle, your ability to like to do, like if you're lifting weights, right? A lot of times if you don't have a lot of testosterone, you struggle working out, you struggle lifting heavy weights, you struggle, you know, you don't have any aggression, like going to jiu-jitsu and having that aggression, and you know that, like there's some of that lacking, right? And I don't struggle there, or the other way. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, but my body isn't healing like it used to be. Like I feel like I would be able to do this when I was younger. So there are other things like HGH and things like that, and that's why you look at Sylvester Stallone. That motherfucker looks like he looks like because of HGH. You look at like some of these, just you know, people in their 50s that look healthy, like non-normal average fucking person.
Yeah, like most 80s football stars. It's like, what's going on with that guy?
Why does he look? Yeah, why is he yoked? Why does he look better than me at fucking
Joe
20?
Rogan's another one. Joe Rogan's a prime example.
Yeah, exactly. And so I have been kind of debating, like, well, is there a way for a normal person to go that route? Because that shit's expensive, man. And at small dosage, I'm just wondering. Like, I've done.
I asked my doctor about it. I asked my doctor about human growth hormone and test, and he took my fucking blood work.
Yeah, you have to get blood work. Yeah.
Sent it off, came back, and he's like, "Dude, you fucking are just tired because all your levels are good."
Well, that's the thing.
He said he can't legally, within the state of Tennessee, prescribe me any growth hormone or anything like that, judging by my blood work.
Yeah,
because I was like
but that's the thing.
a normal 40-year-old.
Right, that's the thing. You're a normal 40-year-old. But if you were to like, okay, what are my numbers compared to a normal 30-year-old, 20-year-old? Like, where are my numbers? And obviously, you're gonna be like, oh, you're down here, bro. Sorry, Versus, but there are places that do like if you have apparently like obviously it's got a lot of health like repairing your body type shit benefits. So, anyways, I don't want to go into it. That's an idea I've thought about. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it. If I can help me
It's gene.
repair myself so that I can
Are you
continue
talking
doing what I
about
want to do.
going to gene therapy?
No. That's even worse. That's more expensive. That's expensive. You're talking
Yeah,
about
it's more expensive.
you're talking about stem cell shit.
Yeah.
Which is amazing if you have diseases or if you have arthritis or things like that. It's supposed to be crazy good.
But there's cosmetic offices that
They do it. That's exactly what I've been looking at. Is there's places that do HGH therapy, testosterone therapy, and a bunch of other things. But they do exactly what you said. You have to go in, get tested, and there has to be like a reason, like for you to get it. So for me, I was like, man, if I could just be like, my body's not healing anymore. I'm fucking hurt all the time. I can't, maybe I'm gonna be like, all right, give him a little juice, just a little bit. Just give me a little stick, coach.
I'll eventually go in and pay for that shit because I'm getting older, and you want to stay younger. That's just the
Not that you want to stay younger, you want to stay healthy.
You want to feel good.
And feel good.
It's just the nature of things.
Yeah.
So of course I'm gonna go in and fucking price that shit later on, but man, it is expensive. I've had to do it once over having alopecia when I turned 30, like fucking 12 years ago. I caught alopecia from stress-induced symptoms from my stepfather treating the show that we were working like it was goddamn military, like a fucking war zone. So I lost my hair, man. My hair and my beard in my head started falling out in clumps. I noticed it in the shower, and I got like big patches and shit. So I studied on how to fucking get rid of that, and one thing led to another, and I found this underground cosmetic surgeons in Knoxville where they would give me shots of prednisone for $100 a shot, and I get shots of straight prednisone into the bald spots for $100 a shot, and it all grew back.
I normally have prednisone in my medicine cabinet.
Right.
Asthma.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So like an aerosol prednisone?
Pills.
Oh yeah, just steroids.
Yeah, just straight up steroids. I've grew up having that. My asthma now is more controlled than it's ever been, like ever in my life. But I grew up in the hospitals as a kid, always in the hospital because my asthma, and that was something that I was always given as a kid was prednisone. So I'm very familiar with prednisone for asthma reasons.
Yes, your body can create allergies that make you reject your own matter, which is alopecia. It's like
Kenny had that. So when I was buying the house, that was probably one of the most stressful times in my life, and I don't know why, because it's supposed to be a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like sick. Like I was sick to my stomach. I'd wake up sick. I just felt like, am I doing the right thing? And I don't know what it was, but Kenny had told me that when he bought his first house, that he was so stressed that he got alopecia, and his facial hair would be patches, and like he was having problems, and that was because of buying a house. So it made me feel a little bit better that it wasn't just me, because even like our realtor was my niece's dad, and so he was like, "Hey, dude, you're good." And I was nervous, and he was talking. I was like, "Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm so scared." Like, it was such a weird feeling, man. It's supposed to be like this amazing experience, but man, that was the most stressful I've ever had. Knowing that you have this huge debt that's like looming over your head most people the rest of their lives, but that was kind of nerve-wracking for me. I heard that beer open. I'm gonna grab me one, sir.
All right, man. My doctor explained it to me like this. Basically, your body has a battery that you recharge when you're sleeping. So if that battery depletes too fast, then it'll take other resources in your body to make up that energy. So if someone's stressing you out, that's going to cost energy, cost battery power in your body. So
Yeah.
if someone or something really takes like a good amount of that energy, and you still have to, like 80% of that stress energy in your battery, and then there's other things that you still have to deal with, like paying the rent and feeding everyone every day. Then you go over that 100% energy, you start depleting bone,
Yeah.
hair, skin,
Yeah.
everything.
So you're gonna laugh at me, but
What?
I'm gonna say like I said, I've been struggling, right? So I'm trying to find. I already take vitamins. I was taking vitamins. Like I think we've talked about it. Like I take everything: vitamin D, vitamin C, magnesium, like the whole fucking shebang. Like, and it's not a multivitamin. I take them individually, right?
Sure.
But I've been trying to find like I do protein. I take my protein drink, my shake. I take my creatine. Taking BCAAs. I'm like doing everything I can to try to help my body recover. And then I was like, man, none of this is working. So so I started this, which you may
Is
not.
that holy shit? Is that an entire human stuck into a little
This one might look at Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah.
I was trying. Well, they have like a whole vitamin set up, so it was free.
I did Alpha Brain for a week.
It was free.
I'm excited to see you try that.
I liked
the
it.
Alpha Brain.
I've noticed a difference.
Total Human is. What is Total
So
Human?
Total Human is just a big vitamin regimen. So it's got like you got a morning and night, and it's got like krill for the vitamin or for your omegas, and it's just a huge like all your vitamins in one pack,
Sure.
but like high quality, and then it includes Alpha Brain in it. So there was like hey, here's I was looking at it, I was like, man, is this stuff legit? So
Well, vitamins are legit.
well, vitamins are legit, yeah. So that's what this is. It's a morning and night. So you have a morning pack and a nighttime pack,
That's
and they're
convenient.
just straight up like crazy high quality vitamins, and it includes Alpha Brain in here. And I'll have to say, like, it's not. It works pretty good as far as mental clarity. Like I feel like I definitely notice a difference, and a lot of it, I don't know. I think it's working. So I'm gonna give it a month. This was a free trial, but I'm gonna order 1 month supply of this stuff, and give it like a full month to see how I feel. But I'm just trying to like get my body like within many vitamins as I can to try to help me recover because I'm fucking struggling, and I definitely don't want to stop.
I don't know what to say about a lot of nootropics.
I've never tried nootropics, so that was.
I've tried a lot of them. I have, and they all feel like
They work.
it's the same feeling that I like about all of them, which is the feeling that I realized that is what ginkgo biloba gives me, to where all of a sudden your brain opens up and it's just easier to think about one thing or multiple things at a time. It's not as stressful, not as like
Yeah. So look, so this comes with in the morning. The morning supplement comes with vitamin E, K2, copper, magnesium, potassium, black pepper, boron. I don't know what that. Some kind of citrus. Stornium.
Moron. It means a dumb guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a dumb guy in
Then
there.
it does the Alpha Brain, and then it does krill oil, which is all your omega 3s, right? Then it has the vitamin B pill, so you have vitamin B1, B2, calcium, biotin, which is good for your like hair and your nails, vitamin B1, and then you have a straight up vitamin B12, which is good for the morning, give you energy, chromium, and then some other fucking shit. I don't know. It's got a lot of shit in it. Turmeric, everything that I was taking on an individual basis is already in here, plus a bit more.
So what I did with the Alpha Brain is diagnose everything that was a cerebral booster, a cerebral circulation booster that was in their ingredients, and the only thing I can really find was ginkgo biloba.
Well, they have the one that in this one is
so I just started ordering
tyrosine and phenyltheanine, which are supposed to be the more whatever that shit is. Yeah.
It doesn't say ginkgo biloba on that bottle.
Nope.
Really?
No. And it cost me $5 for this shit. I was like,
$5?
$5.
That's a $50 thing.
This was $5, including a week and a half worth of vitamins. A week and a half of the vitamins. So
Cool.
So this has one Alpha Brain in the morning. It only has one. But if you look at the instructions for the actual Alpha Brain, it says take 2. So I just take the one that comes with there and I add one. And so that's what I do.
You could trade that to a crackhead for at least like a sweatshirt.
At least a sweatshirt. At least a fucking Wiener Schnitzel hot dog.
A sweatshirt that's
One
been
day
around
old
for a while.
Wiener Schnitzel hot dog.
Yeah. So I mean, let me just cut and dry. I was trying to say my fucking Alpha Brain experience, my nootropic experience, it pretty much amounted to me finding out that the ingredients and the nootropics that I was taking were mainly ginkgo biloba. And when I just ordered straight ginkgo biloba, which was the same price as those the same price. It's $50 a bottle.
But you got more out of it.
But yeah, I got the ginkgo content was higher than it was in the nootropics, and I felt even better. And I also
I always send the link. Shut up. Start. I'll send you a link right now. But continue.
I also recognized that once those were in me already, there's a prescription drug kind of effect to where you take it for 3 or 4 weeks and you're good and you forget that you even need it and you don't even need it.
And then you stop taking it. You know what the biggest? So there's 2 things I'll tell you. Here's the 2 things that I've noticed. Let me send this link out here. Where's the friends tab? Where's Dart?
The big thing is, I've noticed if I forget that I can take medicine to correct any problem, my mind seems to correct the problem on its own.
So hold on, I fucking lost the link to the fucking chat.
That's a tall order, but if you can get there, it'll correct its problem on its own. If you just kind of pretend that the pills don't exist.
So for me, it's been 2 things. One, I have noticed, I've never done the nootropic stuff, so I have noticed a bit of mental focus, right?
Sure.
Biggest thing for me is my vocabulary, like I just feel like I'm pronouncing words better. I feel like
you can say the border better.
Yeah, exactly.
The border.
I feel like I'm pronouncing my words better. I feel like I'm able to use my vocabulary much more effectively. And the other part is I wake up in the morning and I'm not groggy. Like when I wake up, I'm up.
That's a fucking ginkgo thing, man. I swear. Well, with me anyway. Yeah, you wake up and there's no
I'm not,
time to wake up.
I'm just up. Like I'm up.
You can just kind of get out of bed.
Exactly. That's fucking dope because I am not a morning person at all. I hate
without ginkgo. I got a good hour in bed before I even try to.
Yeah, where you hit the snooze over and over. Yeah. So lately,
hey, tell me my morning briefing, and I'll listen to Fox News.
Yeah, exactly. So lately, since I've been taking these, I just noticed when my alarm goes off, there's no snooze. I'm just up. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I can wake up, no problem. I'm not grumpy. I'm not groggy. I'm not like, oh, I gotta get out of bed and struggling. I'm just awake, and it's such a good feeling. And I've noticed, no matter how late I go to sleep, that's the same case. Because I for me, I don't get a lot of good sleep, mainly because, the girls work late sometimes, so I don't go to sleep until they're all fucking home.
Do you fucking wear a sleep apnea mask?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't. I used to have sleep apnea.
Do you snore?
Depends. If I sleep on my back, I snore. If I sleep on my sides, I don't.
So you do have sleep apnea.
Well, I had it bad when I weighed 270, 260, and it was really bad.
The nootropics are adding so many elements into your brain that it's canceling out the sleep apnea. So you're fucking feeling the oxygen and the fucking hyperness in the morning because it's canceling each other out. I bet you'd fucking go right back to square one if you stopped taking those pills.
I literally just ordered the. I don't. This is my last set for the trial, and I have.
stick them up your butt. They'll last longer. Stick 'em up.
The body absorbs them faster.
You know what? You know what's fucked up is you're not. You guys. That's right. That's true though.
As long as you don't shit for a week.
You
they'll
go
last a
straight
long
to your
time.
liver. But yeah, so
sorry,
I've been
I'm
I've been enjoying it. Like it's been good. It's a good experience. I'm gonna try them and
Oh, doesn't it bypass the liver?
no, it goes straight to the liver.
No.
No.
Or
If you put 'em
bypasses
up
the
your
liver.
butt- if you put them up your butt, it bypasses the
Oh,
liver.
Yeah.
Is that why they do the drunk fucking
Butt
college
chugging.
butt chugging?
Yeah, that's why you butt chug. Because if you have cirrhosis, that's why the alcoholics butt chug. Because you have cirrhosis of the liver, you can't introduce alcohol or you'll die. So you put it up your ass.
That's you know what talking about alcoholics. There was this when I first started at the company I'm at. There was this guy, supervisor or the lead or whatever. He wasn't like the supervisor. He was just the lead, and he smelled like liquor all the time, like bad.
Probably
But he was
After
like
farted.
he was no, it just like seeped out of his skin, like.
I know.
So he
It'd
was-
just be
he-
funny. He's like, as soon as somebody farts, you smell like Jack Daniels. He's like, I know what you did.
Well, it was just sad because it was like a functional alcoholic, right? Like he's really smart, but everyone knew. Like it was so fucking obvious. The dude always smelled like liquor, and he didn't come in drunk. Well, at least he never looked like he was drunk. And then something happened. He had to leave the company. But then someone just sent me like last week. Someone sent me a obituary for him, and he's like 45.
Oh,
40,
man.
45, 47, and I was like, man, you know what it was like.
Goes to show you, dude. It could happen to any of us for any.
And he was
simple
super
thing.
fucking smart, dude. The guy knew
You
his
like,
shit.
look, we can blame alcoholism and all this other stuff for somebody dying at 45, man. But I've heard of people just fucking waking up. Everybody waking up, the guy's dead because there was a fucking spot in his aorta that was wearing thin for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, no one knew.
But you know the other thing too, like there's certain people that have to have alcohol in the system in order to properly function.
But
So,
that
like,
that's
they'll
without
move
that
perfectly,
that
but yet
that's
they don't have
what
alcohol. They're just like fucking drunks
But
without
that's-
alcohol.
that's
Well,
what
I'm not-
alcoholism is. That's what alcoholism is. It's you have your body needs it to function.
Yeah, it depends on it.
Yeah.
Without it, you're just fucking retarded.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm retarded. And I have papers that
I
says I'm
had the
retarded.
paper. I had the
And-
paper.
It
Had
sounds like
the
you
and
need.
if I
Sounds
don't,
like you need
uh,
alcohol.
If I don't no, it's kind of similar. Yeah, I mean, I have Asperger's syndrome, so if I don't feel my cannabinoid receptors, I act like a dickhead. I'm real rude. I have no empathy. I would probably kill a dog. But as long as those receptors are filled up, then I act normal, and my left brain can operate with my right brain. So I can either smoke pot, or I can take this shit called Lamictal that
Fuck all
does the
that.
same job.
Yeah, fuck all
And
that.
I have both, but I'd rather smoke the pot.
Yeah.
The pot does the same job.
I watched a video today of a guy who tested going to jiu-jitsu doing that and to see how, because a lot of jiu-jitsu is like, basically this is how jiu-jitsu class works. You show up, they teach you one
Yeah,
move.
well-
They teach you one move.
You got to do your prayers for
No,
the Jews.
no. Anyways, they teach you one move, and then you practice that move with a partner over and over and over again, and then you just go at what they call rolling. You just go at it, right? And when you're rolling, you practice everything. You basically take everything that you know, and you put it against someone else, and you try to see who taps or whatever, right? But this dude went and he did pot to see how it affected him, like his focus and things like that. In the end, he said it was like he felt better. He said he could think clearer. He didn't really think; it just flowed with him, and his cardio felt better. Like overall, he just did better. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. It makes sense because sometimes you get into it. Like when I was younger, I used to draw a lot, and my God, when I used to do that and just draw for hours, and you get into this flow. One
Cool.
second, I have to take a call.
It's probably from his Jew jujitsu instructor asking if he's eaten pork yet. Because if you eat pork, you're out. No bacon, no shellfish. If you're gonna eat vegetables, it has to be dill pickle vegetables.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, it's jujitsu, so I'd say it's a thing.
Yeah, I
I
don't even
mean,
follow.
he's not saying, but I'm sure he got the tip of his dick cut off for this.
Yeah, I don't even follow the some of the Christian things where like don't eat meat on Friday or some shit like that.
I don't know what that shit means either. I was raised Catholic, but from an early age, I was like, "This is bullshit. This doesn't make any sense." So I
Yeah,
stopped.
Christian
even-
Catholic things. It's all the same shit. to
Yeah,
me.
from an early age, I fucking called bullshit while they were still forcing me to do these things.
It is because like what why don't eat meat on Friday?
Ash
I
Wednesday.
fucking love meat.
Yeah,
I'll eat that shit in front of you and be like, "This is delicious. You missing out. More for me." No, it's my wife called me because she's going to, she's gonna bring home some Chipotle for me. But she was like, she's going to the store and she's like, "All right, so we need milk, pickles, and hot mustard." I'm like, that is like the weirdest fucking like,
combination.
but that's what we want. We're like, we need milk, pickles, eggs, and the spicy mustard. Dude, spicy mustard on a sandwich? Oh,
That sounds
so
like a
good.
sauce, like a really good sauce.
Like
to
you could make one? Yeah, almost. Yeah. We love spicy mustard on like sandwiches and like, dude, she makes this pot roast that she does in the slow cooker. Oh my god, with fucking spicy mustard. When she first told me about it, okay, so like, have you ever had pot roast in a slow cooker, Dart?
Oh,
Exactly. I never had it. Look, it's a white thing apparently. I've never had it. She made it one day, and then she used spicy mustard. I'm like, that's disgusting. And then she's like, try it, and I was like,
That's awesome.
this is fucking heaven. This is so good. It's so good.
I told my wife and daughter about this thing called royal horseradish one day. And I was like, I can make royal horseradish for you. You spread it on steaks, you spread it on buns, crackers, whatever. With cheese, it's the best. But it's hard to make. And they're like, okay. I was like, well, but I need the afternoon. You guys got to leave me alone in the West Wing, in the kitchen, and leave me alone and fucking go away. And they're like, okay. And I fucking did my royal horseradish that I know how to make.
Uh-huh.
And it gave me all this free time to work in the garage and shit. And I fucking give it to him like, wow, this is totally worth it. All it was is roasted garlic. It takes like 25 minutes, but I got like 4 hours of free time.
Roasted
Oh my
garlic.
Roasted garlic. It's just,
gotta send me that.
if you roast garlic for at 400 degrees for like 30 minutes, you can squeeze it out like mustard, and it looks like a paste, and you can spread it on shit. It's amazing.
for
You know-
15
you know-
minutes.
She said,
400, yeah, you could
Like
load
the-
whole oven up
like
with
the
fucking
garlic cloves.
Yeah.
Like you just put
yeah,
garlic
a
cloves.
whole clove, dude. It liquefies.
I'll
You
just
can
put
squeeze
that.
it out.
I'll put that shit
So
in
you
the
put
fucking,
do you put it on like do you put it on
air fryer.
What was I say? Do you put it on the what's that paper? Parchment
Aluminum?
paper?
No, you fucking okay. Here's your recipe. You take garlic cloves and you chop the top of them off like a
In the bottom.
quarter inch.
Yeah, yeah.
So you expose the clove, right? You open up the top of the clove. You wrap them in tin foil, put a little olive oil or butter, and then it doesn't matter how many you put on a tray in the oven. It's 400 degrees, 30 minutes, and you can squeeze them out like mustard. It's
I'm
incredible.
gonna have to try it. I'm gonna ping you on that one. It sounds good. You know what I want to try? What I was just telling the wife. I watched a video and there was this random video that popped up in my suggestion, and it was like, "Are you being ripped off for beef jerky or something?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm watching that, and so I started watching it, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting ripped off." But the dude made beef jerky, and all he did was he made a seasoning like this liquid shit. He soaked it in there overnight. He pulled it out, dried it with like a thing, and then he put it in the smoker, and he just hung it in the smoker, and he put it like for 400 degrees for like 5 hours, and that was it.
Yo.
And I was like, I could fucking do that. But he made, I think it was like $20 worth of meat. Like it was just like, I guess they don't use like amazing meat for beef jerky. They just use like you know,
Scrap?
there's no fat. No,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
just no
skirt
fat
tail.
in it. Yeah, there's no fat in it. So that's why you
Yeah.
don't cook it, because there's no fat. And so then, yeah, you just
That's
hang
why the
it.
bugs don't attack it either.
Yeah, so you just hang it into your smoker and you smoke it for like 5 hours. And I was like, I'm gonna try that because I love beef jerky. My kids love beef jerky, and it's such a good snack. It's
You
high
can
in
make it out of
protein.
anything too, man. You can get a whole bird and just pull the bones out. Fucking jerky.
Bird
motherfucker.
jerky? I've never heard that. I guess it is
Shit.
cooked, right?
There's fucking bird turkey bacon.
I was-
Speaking of smoker, I'm actually making one.
I have one, but I have electric one. Ooh, you're making one though.
Yeah.
The answer, Dark, the answer is yes. If you don't have a smoker,
Make
yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh, it's something you have to learn because one day we all might be in the mud with no home, and you got to learn how to smoke some shit.
Yeah. I have an electric one. It's good. It does the job. I've made some things for Red, and he enjoyed it. He obviously it's not a fucking like a smoker that's been built in with flavor and seasoned and built over the years, but he said it was pretty good. So for and that's from Red. I'll take it. That dude loves fucking barbecue, and that motherfucker could smoke some meat. Red be smoking some delicious shit.
Well, speaking of that, well, no, I guess still being topic of food. Fucking John makes really good fucking sauce,
Like what kind of
Warbeard?
sauce? Yeah, what kind of sauce?
like spicy fucking sauce, yo, like with chile.
I want to do a Fourth of July thing.
My mom gave him last year. My mom gave him 2-3 chili plants, pepper plants, and
Ooh, we should do that.
he literally just fucking plugged them and he got a bunch of them.
I need to do that. I try to grow cilantro. I don't have a backyard area that's like a garden. So
Just
in
put it in
the
the pot. Just
well,
put it in the small
You
pot.
don't need it.
well in the
All,
front
all you need is a good LED light.
well
man.
well in the front yard because I have the whole sprinkler system in the front where the roses go, and it's good soil. So I said, fuck it, let's throw cilantro and strawberries in there. It's complete, but they grew, and then something came and ate them.
Well, that's the problem with cilantro is that it doesn't get stimulated when it gets cut or eaten. Unlike things like oregano and parsley, when you fucking cut that shit,
It grows.
it wants to grow twice as fast, right? Like grass. But cilantro doesn't. So,
so-
you have to throw a bunch of seed.
So on another note, we may be in your neck of the woods soon, Billy.
Mine? Really? When?
I'm not sure, and I'm not 100%
Oh,
because I haven't got approval from the wifey, and Kenny's not sure. Kenny's starting. I don't want to talk too much about it, but he's starting a business.
I will
and,
cook
and
a human being
and
if you come
and
here.
and
I'll smoke a whole human.
well, let's
for
just. You guys know he has a truck, right? Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's looking to pick up a trailer, and he's trying to get a loan for the trailer. Well, the trailer's in Pennsylvania. And so what he did is he asked me to. He's like, "Hey, if I get everything goes through, I want to take
You
about a
got me
week.
excited.
I
You
want
got me
he,
excited. I thought I was going to be able to kill someone.
Well, no, he said in about Pennsylvania, is so he wants to take. He's like, if everything goes through, he's asking if I'll go with him because his truck has Wi-Fi, and he has a plug, so I can literally just work during the day in the truck. I can do my work while we're driving, and then at nighttime I can drive. So the idea is maybe we drive to Pennsylvania on the 70 and go up through like the top side, and on the way back we come down the bottom side, which will take us through Tennessee, and then we can stop by your place and maybe spend the night or spend a day there, and then continue on.
The night?
Yeah, spend the night, spend the day, and then continue on and go down towards Texas, and then try to visit like Kenny, Kasich, or Kenny. I don't know if you remember Malcolm. Hit up Malcolm and hit up Tim on the way back. So on the way there,
Those guys are gay. Those guys are gay.
on the way there, on the way there, I was like, I'm totally down to drive, but I don't want to drive on the way back because I'm not pulling. I've never driven with a big ass trailer, and I ain't trying to do that. I'll drive the truck so we can split shift all the way up, and then take our time on the way back.
You can pull straight in the driveway, and you can plug the truck and trailer directly into the wall.
But I'm just giving you a heads up that might, in the next 3 weeks, that might be something coming up.
Oh.
Maybe. I haven't talked with my wife, and he hasn't got approved. But if he gets approved, I just have to confirm with the wife that she's cool with it. And then I'm just going to work during the day in the truck on the way up, and then work on the way back down. It'll be kind of cool.
Backing
Yeah,
up
that
with-
would be fucking rad.
Backing up with a trailer, son.
Oh, I'm not driving with a trailer. I said, I told him already. I was like, I already told him, like, we can make time going up because I'll, like, split. Like, you could drive during the day, and then I could drive kind of during the night. And, you know, we can make it there quick. But on the way back, I'm not pulling the trailer. That's your shit. You're going to have to drive all the way back.
If it's a long trailer, it's more intimidating, but it's actually easier
It's like,
to
I think
back
it's like,
up.
it's probably like 20-some foot, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super easy to back up. Like when the shorter the trailer gets, the harder it is to back up because the quicker it angles and
Yeah.
pivot.
Well, I
turn.
mean, like I said, I have to talk to the wife to make sure it's cool if he does it. And it's still kind of an iffy for me. Like, I'm going to be working from the truck. It's cool because the truck has Wi-Fi, which is kind of cool. But
Hell yeah.
working
Cool.
from the truck during the day on the way up. So I don't know. But there's a possibility. And he was like, hey, man, then on the way back, maybe we can stop by Billy's and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
that would be,
dude.
I was like, that would be fucking
That'd be
dope.
fucking bomb.
Yeah, I was like, that'd be fucking dope. We can come down and like,
Live stream from the castle.
maybe.
Oh,
So
tits.
he's talking about like a week worth of travel. So I'm down. I'm down, but I have to make sure the wifey's cool with it, and you know, so. But that might happen if as long as everything goes through.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Don't get me excited now.
I'm down for like, and the cool is like a good road trip. That sounds fun. Go through all those states. So. And then if my job thing
Oh, yeah,
happens, I'll be in Illinois at least twice a year.
It'd be cool. Oh, you wouldn't have any bikes on you though.
No, but I can rent one.
No. There's no. I thought maybe there would be a bike or two or three in the, like we could fucking ride around. I could show you the fucking bullshit sites.
Well,
on this
it's not like we can't. He has a fucking truck, and we're bringing a trailer back. So it's not like we can't take the bikes. Bro, that's fucking genius. I didn't
Right?
even think about that because we're gonna come back with an empty trailer, but we're also driving up on a truck, so we can at least take 2 bikes on the way up. Morphine, what up, man? We can at least take 2 bikes on the way up.
Take the bikes on the truck itself.
Yeah, exactly. And then on the way back, we just throw them in the trailer.
3 bikes. I don't have a bike right now.
Okay, then 3 bikes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We'll see how that. I don't know if we can fit 3 bikes in the back
See
of the
how
truck.
that worked out. Yeah, you don't have to do that. Don't
But
fucking come into-
but I still like the idea of bringing bikes because we can ride around and make some vlogs.
I could totally tell you what to make killer.
Kenny, I was just talking about you. Obviously, you probably heard. Hey, Morphine, I just sent you the link if you want to jump in, bro. I was literally just talking about how the possibility of what may be to come and meeting Billy.
Speak of the devil, right?
Yeah, I was literally just saying he had a great idea.
Who had a great idea?
Billy
No, I
did.
didn't. No, I didn't say anything. He's making.
Why
this
the
up.
fuck don't we take our bikes with us?
Because
You have a truck. On the way
Oh,
up,
yeah.
we could put the fucking 2 bikes in the back, and whenever we stop, we can ride around a bit. And then on the way back, you have an empty fucking trailer.
but yeah, that's true. But yeah, I didn't think about that.
I didn't either.
But however, remember this is we kind of crunch the time. Like, I'm gonna be using a handful of vacation days, and probably at least 2 or 3 I won't be getting paid for.
Well, I mean, the
So
thing
we
is,
gotta
on the
get
way,
there, get back.
if we, I think on the way up we can crush.
Well,
it.
not with that attitude.
Well, I think on the way up we can crush the miles. Like we can switch driving, throughout the day. So like, you could drive while I'm working, and then I can drive while like half the day, and then we pull over and sleep. And I think we can get easy, probably like 2,000 miles a day. And how far is this place?
Right
Probably.
about that 2,000 mark.
Yeah.
To some change.
So
Yeah.
I bet we can.
It's the
I
middle of
bet.
Pennsylvania,
I
so-
bet in a day, 2 days, we can make it there.
Yeah.
Crushing it, which gives us more time to be a little bit, lenient on the way back.
I see where you're going with this. I see.
I'm
All
just
right.
throwing it out there. I think that would be dope. I would love to ride the dragon. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if you're gonna be in that part of the world, I guess you gotta kind of do it, right?
I'll buy that
Although
fucking
I-
new
I-
helmet right off the bat. I'll be buying that shit tomorrow.
I will tell you
We should,
that
we should plan like a work of art. Like I should
Scary as
cast
fuck.
one of you or some shit.
Well,
while you're
look.
here.
What we'll do is first. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we do it and we can maybe make 2 days on the way up, would we spend the night at Billy's, or were you thinking of just passing through and then keeping going?
I mean, that's up to Billy, but I mean, it's an option.
He already
I mean,
said
we're
we're more than
Yeah.
welcome to sleep.
You guys
There.
are welcome to stay
At
here,
that point,
but,
we're probably you're talking like day 3 or day 4 on the road. We're probably gonna stink. So sure, a shower and a bed would be cool.
You're welcome to stay here, but like you're talking couches, not beds. I don't have guest rooms.
That's better than a truck.
I have lots of area, but I don't have like guest bedrooms. You know?
Now I'm getting excited. I think.
I want to see this workshop.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
You can sleep in the workshop.
I
if you
told
want
Billy
to,
it's not perfect because I
I'm
still have
gonna,
to,
like,
I still have to
fucking,
get
like,
permission from the wife.
Start working at 4:00 in the morning, fucking pissing on you guys and shit.
I still have to get permission from the wifey and make sure everything's
You gotta
good.
get permission.
Yeah, man.
that's great.
I got. You know what? Fuck you, Kenny.
Hey man, you know what I say? Hey babe, I'm going to Pennsylvania. I'll be back.
Be the man.
I mean, I don't think this is gonna be a problem. My problem and my concern is the work portion. If we go through an area where we could lose service, that kind of thing.
I mean, like I
that's
said,
gonna
the truck
I
truck
thought-
has Wi-Fi. So
As soon
however
as
the
you
truck
fucking
has
mentioned
Wi-Fi,
that,
it's gonna be all right.
as soon as you fucking mentioned that, I thought that was a given. You would know that your work day is going to be much more difficult. You're going to be going in and out of signal.
I may
every day.
I may just have to take this is not an opportunity that happens all the time. So I may have to take some vacation days to make this happen, which I'm okay with if Kenny's okay with, especially if Kenny's okay with taking the bike. So even if I'm not saying we're riding around all day, but it would be cool to like, all right, let's take a break, pull the bikes down, go for a little rip in some fucking town, look around, get back, boom, keep
dude,
going.
That's fucking like a pit bike situation. You fucking
Except we don't have pit bikes, we have big
Get
bikes.
some. Get some.
Get some. Parkour. Get some. Parkour.
Well, we'd have to bring 2 of your bikes.
2 of my bikes. I can't. We'd have.
Or you don't have to do that at all.
I can't. I don't. I mean, I can bring
Kenny.
the
Kenny.
Daytona, but
Kenny, I'm
I'd be a
sorry.
little
put this
concerned.
idea-
Oh my God.
I put this
The-
idea in his head.
the other person that we were talking about is fucking Tim Kreitz is in the fucking house. Oh, are you at a brewery? Where you at?
He drinking.
We can't hear you for some reason.
Mm-mm.
There's 0 audio coming through.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
Good.
Yay.
There.
Oh shit.
We're out riding motorcycles, man.
That's what we were just talking about,
Nice.
riding motorcycles.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Maybe-
what- man,
Maybe coming through your neighborhood.
yeah, man. We do what?
Do what?
Yeah, we
Oh.
were talking about a potential trip coming up that may happen, may or may not happen. But if we do on the way back, the idea was maybe stopping by you and Billy's on the way back.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You guys know that. You guys know I would love that. Man, what the hell?
How's the weather out there? Looks nice night.
Well, it's been so hot. That's why we're riding at night. It's been like 95, 100, 105 during the day.
Sounds like my place.
It's nice. It's really nice now. So we're just hanging out.
Wait, is this the guy that had that badass older? What bike was that?
Oh yeah,
No.
the 86.
Yes.
87 GSX.
Yes, yes. All right, that's
Awesome.
awesome.
Roger. Yeah, that's Roger right there.
Why I recognize him?
Yeah. These are a whole bunch of my YouTube buddies right here. They're doing a live stream. He doesn't know what that is. He's in his 70s.
That's all right. That 70s and riding is pretty awesome. That's my
Yes.
goal. That's my goal right there.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was super. That was super
I'm just trying to
ageist.
live that long.
He doesn't know what that is. He's
Right?
70.
I hope I live
Can't
that
do
long.
shit.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Anyway, we're gonna be rolling around. I might check in and out. We're gonna take a little ride and go over to the other side of town and go to this drive-in and see what's shaking over there. So
All
I
right,
may
man.
check back in a little bit later, but we're gonna ride.
Awesome.
Deuces.
You have a good
Enjoy.
one, man.
Have a good ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, talk to you guys in a bit.
All right.
Later.
All right, Kenny, I'm super excited for this shit. I'm hoping it fucking
Well,
happens now.
I hope so too. I mean, the trailer that I want. If my bank stops being a little bitch and gives me the money that I want, then
I think
yeah.
I think this will be dope. Like I might have to take some time off for this to go do this. Maybe not a
I don't
full
know, if
week, but like maybe like half a week for the end or something.
I'm shocked at the price difference. Like
Oh
between
yeah,
buying
of course.
between like buying one in California or anywhere on the West Coast and then having to drive like 2 or 3 days, like you're talking thousands of dollars.
Dude, we have
Actually,
a new
there's a difference of
event-
like almost $15,000.
We have a new event venue here in town,
Is-
next to
is
the
the,
Dragon, called fucking, what is it called? Fucking Boyd's Village or some shit. And it looks like the Shire. So they built Middle Earth into the side of a mountain, and then you can rent it now to do
We got,
your
like,
event.
little
So imagine a
huts and shit
fucking
like that.
yeah, like little shot, like fucking hobbit holes and shit.
That's
so
pretty cool, man.
and castles and shit. So now we, if you wanted to, like we could just like ride our bikes up to these fucking castles and stay in these little hobbit holes and fuck each other.
Well, are you saying? Jesus
I just wanted
Christ!
to add that little part at the end.
Are you,
Where's that at?
are you saying you don't
It's,
want to take your H2, Kenny?
South
Yes,
Knoxville.
I'm saying I don't want to take the H2.
Because I don't want to take the fucking Daytona either.
Oh.
Well, the second
It was,
Daytona. I don't
Go-
mind bringing the other one,
Gubs,
but
you've been working on your cam skills, bro. I see like nice little focus on the front, blurry in the back.
yeah, a little bit, little some, you know.
The only weird part about the Middle Earth area is that it was designed and built by the same guy that invented Build-A-Bear. It's kind of a little creepy, but it's still pretty cool. I'm looking it up right now. I'm gonna drop you guys a link.
You know, if you wouldn't have sold your fucking R1.
Hey man, you know what? I had to sell the R1 in order to get the truck.
Well, I don't wanna
and
bring-
provide
I don't
a little
want-
extra
I don't-
capital
I don't
for
know-
my trailer.
I don't want to bring the 765, and the
All right,
67,
well then-
the
then
675 isn't
let's-
registered though. I gotta go see how much that's gonna cost.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing the H2. I just don't want to load it into the back of the truck. That's the problem.
Because it's heavy,
Hey,
or
put that dog.
did he just say put that dog down? His little girl about to body slam that bitch. She's like suplexing fucking. Oh, that's kind of cool. That is
So
beyond
fucking-
hobby.
That is
That's
pretty
fucking
dope.
huge, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking huge.
Huge.
There we go. So you got all these huts and shit.
Oh,
You can
that is
fucking
pretty
just
cool.
Park the bikes in front of each one, and like
Sorry, I had to-
somebody can get married and kiss someone's neck.
You and Kenny can hold each other like that, and I'll take the picture.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I'm down.
I know
A
you
good-
down.
good
I
photo
know you down.
opportunity.
We could smoke pot.
Hey, I'm always
here.
down for a good photo op.
He's like,
That's-
I'm down for.
Fucking any other things, I'm good.
Kenny's
Where
like,
you go.
I'm down to be a meme.
That's like something you.
It'll
sleep
happen
on.
eventually.
That's something you drink out of while you're there. You drink out of that. This is
Oh, That's some
this is a-
sweet tea, man. That's all that was. Sweet tea.
Yeah. It's look at the chairs have corsets on. That's sexy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Oh shit, Red Bomb, what up, man?
Look
What's
at the,
up,
look at the
boys?
fireplace. I really like how they did that fireplace. You see that? It's like a tree.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
Pretty fucking rad.
Oh shit, we got Chris Hansen in here.
Oh, cute.
Chris Hansen. That's a good one.
Look, here's where water falls down a thing. Waterfalls there. This is a brick dungeon where you get killed. They murder you when you fucking don't answer questions right.
I feel like that's where you make
That's a
things.
guy sucking on breasts. You can suck on breasts there. Dude, there's flowers.
What are here?
You can make a meme of Kenny for me, Miss Peaches. I will.
Look,
Please do.
imagine
Please
that.
do.
Dude, Ghost and Kenny. And like,
No.
Kenny is the bride, and Ghost is just sniffing his breath.
No.
Imagine
No.
you see that.
Kenny
Who's
Hey,
got bigger
having-
boobs though?
Probably me.
All right, so that you be the girl.
Yeah, but Kenny's too tall. Kenny's too tall.
That was the whole point of that, though.
Wait a second. This conversation's getting weird. No. Let's back up a little bit. I ain't nobody's bitch.
I ain't nobody.
Well, I mean, you just kind of made yourself his bitch, but I mean, that's fine.
I ain't nobody's bitch.
Kenny's gonna dress like the new chick from Resident Evil, Eddie Demetrius.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm just sitting here wondering what Kenny's breasts smell like. It's a fucking terrible conundrum.
I mean, I stay clean. I'm not a smelly person. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
No one said that. You went there.
Hey, relax.
We're changing the topic.
We're changing the topic.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sure your breasts smell fine. I figured they would smell like leather and patchouli.
I smell like old Indian food.
You gotta
Holy
be
fuck.
fucking kidding me.
Oh my
No,
god.
patchouli is
Holy
good.
shit.
Because you know when you get cheese tit cheese, patchouli covers that shit up real good. Hey, where'd he go?
Fuck.
Oh,
I'm sorry I offended you with my patchouli tit talk.
oh my god, it's ridiculous.
I
Oh,
don't know what you're talking about.
holy shit. Anyways, we ain't
No,
looking
my
at
dad-
lizards yet. You just got in here.
No,
My
you
dad
already
always
seen it.
said-
I already said this to you.
My dad always said that the only thing that covers up ball funk is patchouli. And he's right.
I should post that in chat. Y'all can
Yeah.
see finally for once in your all.
Hey,
everybody's
Ghost, you won't
lives.
get that tattooed on your back.
Get what tattooed on my back?
What did you say, Billy?
The only thing that can cover up ball sweat is patchouli.
All right, you're right. I ain't getting that tattooed on my back. Such a random
you
fucking.
can put like a thought bubble above your astronaut head.
Right?
Fuck you.
Like a public service announcement to all aliens. The only thing that
Yeah.
covers up ball sweat on Earth, patchouli.
Patchouli.
That's the only thing you need to know if you come to Earth.
Bring patchouli.
They're not coming to Earth. As soon as they see that, it's like, what the fuck is
Jesus.
patchouli? We're dealing with element 59 here, you fucking faggots.
Jesus.
They would fly away. Unless you were Corey Feldman. Then they were like, oh yeah, we got to do a movie with that kid.
I was like, did you really just post a pic? Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My mouth. I'm
It's
sorry.
a,
My
it's
mouth
a
does not
picture of my
make
face. My face is in the photo. It's also covered up. But it's in there. Yeah,
But anyways, yeah. So we'll see
that's
what
the
happens. With
dream.
that.
That's the dream monitor right there. That's
Still talking about lizard.
Apparently, someone died over here today.
Dude, I got attacked by a fucking lizard.
God
Rev.
damn it.
okay. One at a time. What the fuck happened, Billy?
I was no, I don't have photos. I might show you later if I'd be able to. But I got this grotto sump pit since they designed this little castle backwards.
Okay.
So all the water rushes into this big sump pit that we have to sump it out into the garden, right?
Got
I
it.
reach out, I have to change the pump. The pump fails. I gotta change the pump. Get everything all fucking detangled and opened up, and the hole opened up, and I pull this pump out, and I reach down to start digging sludge out of the hole, and this goddamn giant skink, like I don't know, not giant, but like 5 inches long, decides to fucking slosh around in the fucking water. I piss myself, shit my pants, and fall backwards onto the concrete, hit my fucking head over the fucking thing. I think it's a snake. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? And then I take a stick. I'm like all freaked out. Take a stick off the ground, start poking it around in the hole, and it grabs onto the stick. And that's when I finally realized what the fuck's going on. And it's like one of those little skinks that fly in and out of your foundation around your house that most people in the United States have to deal with.
Yes.
It's like 5 fucking inches long, man, with a head like an inch wide.
Little alligator lizard kind of thing.
Yeah, like a salamander looking fucking. It's like one of those, except for big and sloshy and slimy and shitty.
Yes.
And my first instinct was to smash it against the wall and like jelly and just smear it into the wall. Fuck that thing.
Yummy.
But what I did is I dropped the stick. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not dealing with you. I walked away for half a day and hope it crawled out, and it did. It was gone.
Nice.
It was either kill it or let it go.
Yeah,
It looked like a giant piece of mucus. Fuck that thing.
Yeah, my lizard experience was a little bit different than yours. Mine was about 5.5 feet long, about 20 pounds, and I had to tame him. It was quite fun.
Did you catch him with a rope?
No. A Bell's Phase lace monitor is only found in Australia, so all the ones here are captive bred. So
What were you doing in Australia?
fucking Billy. I wasn't in Australia, Diggus. I was at my buddy's pet store.
Oh,
He's got Australian monitors.
did you look at it and be like,
Yeah, I got a little sketchy.
and then it got mesmerized by you and fucking caught it?
So if you click the link, it's a picture.
I'm looking.
But he's about 5.5 feet, tail like all the way nose to tail.
Ugh.
That's a big boy right there, man.
Yeah, and he's not like super tamed down. Like he's mild, medium.
How are their nails? Do
wrong?
they trim their
Are you
nails,
guys
or are they
okay?
like?
So their nails are
You're back.
brutal. Welcome
guys
back.
look
Chris.
sick. You guys look sick in that photo. I'm just saying.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
okay?
we're a little yellow.
Yeah, your heads are all
Yellow,
floppy.
your yellow belly. I think he's having internet issues.
But so their nails. So all lizards, birds of prey, like really anything with talons, they all have self-sharpening claws. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's just the outside of the claw grows faster than the inside. That's why they have the curve.
Hollow.
Yep. Or they're not technically hollow, but like whatever. The outside grows faster, so then they come to the point. And so their nails get fucking bad. Like
What up, Arson? I am gay.
really bad.
We know
I
this.
know
We know this, Arson.
I want to, like, you're talking about animals, and I always want to. I have a bad habit of trying to put my 2 cents in when somebody's talking about animals, but I don't know fucking reptiles, man.
super
Snakes
gay.
or lizards, they can kiss my ass. I've never fucking dealt with them and never had a fucking a desire to. You know,
See-
everybody's like, "Hey, I just bought a fucking alligator." I'm like, "Idiot!"
Yeah, no. See, like snakes, I don't really fuck with snakes. Like I'm not afraid of snakes or anything like that. If a buddy needed help with a snake,
Arson likes the snakes. He's
what's
in a-
up,
he's in-
Harrison?
He
Hi,
said,
bud.
Snake.
look at the side chat. He said he likes a snake.
He's a super gay.
He's a super gay.
He like
Was
a
that at Target?
snake.
Yeah, that was a Target. You did say Target. I feel like that's more of a Walmart activity. Target's a little too much for that. Target's a little too good for that.
How long has
What?
it been since I shared the information why I'm so afraid of snakes? If you guys if anybody knows in the panel why I'm afraid of snakes, then it's been too soon. I'm not gonna tell it.
Damn,
I
I feel like
don't.
I've heard this story.
Yeah, I got a couple videos about it.
Okay, so I'm not that far off. But snakes I can deal with. Monitors and lizards, like I'm super cool with because you can read you can see the face and you can feel like the body move and you can read the posture of the animal. A snake is just like a long ass fucking tube of ribs that just slams, bro. Like there's no in or out
Target
with
is
a fucking
lit.
snake.
Said he once bit the head off a snake. Just the tip, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You want a link,
One
Arson?
That'd be hilarious.
That's Spanish for arson. The
Our
bathrooms
zone.
are clean for. I mean, oh, you're right. Target bathrooms are much cleaner than a Walmart bathroom. You're not wrong.
Yeah, if you gotta take a shit, Target's the place.
Target is the
Actually,
place to take a
you
shit.
know what?
You're right.
You know what I think? You know what I think the true Spanish word for arson is?
Arson? God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking loud.
That was really fucking loud. That was like a solid 9.8 right there.
I mean, if I was Mexican and on fire, that's
That was
probably what I'd
very,
do.
very loud.
That's right. Billy has a soundproof thing. I was like, how the fuck does Billy just not
That's
wake
the only kind of porn. That's the
every-
only kind of prawn right there, man. That's the only kind of prawn. You know it. You know this.
My neighbors are probably thinking, "There's a Mexican guy next door on fire." Call 911.
Walmart bathrooms are the fastest track to hepatitis. As soon as your balls hit the water, it's game over. You got to go to the doctor. You're like, damn it. I got to go get another shot. Got to get my penicillin. Can't hear anymore. What do you mean you can't hear anymore?
Can't.
That means his ears aren't working. He's
Oh,
dumb.
yeah. They're bleeding.
'cause
They're bleeding
Billy-
now.
Billy.
Billy's fucking...
Her ears blew out.
All right, I think I got my shit fixed. Good to go.
Oh, were you having problems?
Yeah, man, my fucking mic wouldn't unmute.
Oh,
You
okay,
just
okay.
missed the chance to get your eardrums ruined.
No, I fucking heard that. Trust me.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
heard
they're
that
gone.
shit.
Yeah.
So who's Chris Hansen?
Chris Hansen.
Sounds like a real.
So he... So
Sounds like a real
this is Morphine, a fellow Coast Guardian
Ghosty, yeah.
with Kenny.
Got it.
Yeah.
Not with me. I don't.
Not
associate
any
with that
longer.
life anymore.
Kenny's like,
He-
I don't
He lives a
associate
much
with
better
that shit.
life now.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. Chris has only met me once. After
I
he met
once
me the
had blue
second time, he's
juice
probably gonna
of
leave
Porto
you guys.
potty
because
splash.
Ghost
directly
won't get
in my-
rid of
yeah,
me.
That happens.
I got
Billy,
I
I
got shit
can't. I
against
can't.
Ghost. He can't get rid of me. No, I'm fucking got blackmail shit
Yeah,
on him.
he
fucking
does.
Can't do it.
We're gonna
Yeah,
change
that's
from
when the
to
rumor
catch a
having
predator
actually
to
started.
catch a biker.
That's what the joke was. Yeah, there you go.
Catch a biker.
That's fucking
How to
great.
catch a biker.
So
Oh.
Chris, what kind of
I heard-
motorcycle do you have?
He's like, I
I'm
heard
here
you.
for the group ride.
Yeah.
I have this group
I'm
ride.
here for the group ride. Oh, he's
Yeah,
here.
Oh,
He here for that group ride. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Why'd you
back now.
why'd you bring those wine coolers?
why'd you bring the
Uh,
motorcycles?
Yeah.
Fucking arson. That's hilarious.
Dude, I
Dude,
was thinking about that.
If
I
he
wonder
would hop
how
in on
many.
this, man, that'd be fucking great.
Wait, so Chris, what kind of motorcycle do you have?
I don't have one anymore. I used to ride an R6. I would love to get another one though.
What's stopping you?
My wife.
There's a door.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to trade in the
Yeah.
wife for the bike.
you gotta get on my level. You just do shit and then ask for permission
Yeah,
later.
you gotta
Or
ask.
just
You
don't-
gotta
just
ask
say
for
nothing.
permission later. Exactly.
See, I
Or
do-
just
I
be
do
like,
that shit.
I got a
I
good deal.
don't do that with my
I-
wife.
listen,
She's Puerto
Linda,
Rican, bro.
listen.
My,
I got a
my
good
wife is
deal.
Puerto Rican.
I
I like living.
got a good deal.
That's the
It
thing.
was on sale.
Look, I fell and it
But-
fell in the garage. Look, I
I
couldn't
will,
say
I
no.
will say she is interested in getting a bike now. So I've been looking at like the Iron 1800 or 1200, excuse me,
Fucking
for a
Harleys.
bike. Yeah, I know. I'll leak oil everywhere.
Just
Whatever.
get a fucking Indian FTR.
Yeah, get it.
1200.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
get the FTR.
I love the FTR, bro.
It's a
Oh
piece of
my
shit.
God.
It's a
Why?
piece of-
I got my wife into.
I drove it for a
motorcycle
day.
by-
We drove it for an event, and it just overheated left and right, and the whole bike was shaking. It was fucking knocking. Like, it's liquid cooled, but it cannot stand. This was probably like, it was probably like 75 degrees out.
Why you gotta be
And-
crushing my hopes and dreams?
I'm
my guy?
sorry, man. That
Oh,
the
my
bike
God.
looked sexy as fuck, but
I know.
it was a brand new bike. It was brand new, and it by the end of the day, it was knocking, dude. Like literally, we're sitting on the bike, and it's going clunk, 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 and you're like, what
Oh,
the
that
fuck
sucks.
is going
How long
on?
are you riding it for?
I got my
All
wife
day.
into motorcycles by showing her female stunt riders over
Oh,
and
yeah.
over and over again for months and months and months and months. So she'd be like, "Oh, these girls are able to do this. It'd be cool if you did that." I'm like, "Really? Cool. Okay." And I came back with another truck.
Really? Okay, cool, sweet motorcycle.
Well, like for me, I remember I'd want my one of my best friends came back from Iraq and he bought a motorcycle and we had talked about it before, and then I was like, man, I really want a bike, and then I don't know what the conversation came up and my wife was like, fine, you can have a motorcycle, and I was like, already as soon as she said fine, I had my phone open and I was calling Navy Fed and I was like, yo, I need a loan. Can I get a loan for a motorcycle? And like it got approved. Like they were like, "Would you know a bike?" I'm like, "I have no idea." And they're like, "Okay, we'll just."
I just want to kill myself.
Yeah, they're like, "We'll just." They were just like, "Okay, we'll see what you get approved for." They said, "They're like, here's your approval, how much you get approved for," and I was like, "I'm in. That's it. Game over."
Oh,
Next
man.
day, I was at the dealership.
I have one of my friends.
Where did Billy's face
had
go?
a
That's the
Bursa
money
down
maker
in,
right there.
Puerto Rico.
Where's your face, Billy? They want to see your face.
Oh, you want to see my face?
See the beauty, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. I was just gonna say, you didn't even notice
shirt.
it. Yeah, I didn't even notice SCMM shirt.
I'm
That's
much
fucking
better
hilarious.
looking in person.
You gotta come party with the scummies, bro.
Arson couldn't finish. Anyways, what up, fucking Brad? How you doing, man?
Sup, you big
Yeah.
dog?
You fucking
You
cunt.
Whoa, he's talking about your penis.
I know.
Oh,
It's
shit.
everyone talks about.
Hey,
It's
hey,
all-
Rad. Hey, Rad. You gotta send me a lace monitor, bro. It's way cheaper.
Man,
Excuse my ignorance, but what's
not
that?
they, me. Fucking
What?
Arson.
Here, click the.
Oh, monitor, as in the
You
lizard.
know what?
Okay,
He's
yeah.
talking about lizards and shit.
You fucking
about-
know
I
what it
wanna-
is. Here,
oh, hey,
just in
I-
case you need the link, click the
If
link,
he's
brother.
getting that shit, I don't want to drop bear. I'm
I don't
fucking
want
not
chop
kidding
beer.
either.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is a MAWF? A man.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit! All right, I get it.
Motherfucker.
I get it. All right. Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you. I
I
get
want to
it.
drop bear, and so it could be like Arson and mine's love child.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think you need to drop bear. Arson's gonna just give it up.
No,
That
but
mother, hey,
Oh, I
just
guess
so
we
you know,
could-
guys,
Arson and I could,
he's
like, make
fucking
a drop
streaming
there.
it on his stream, so you're like,
Arson
you're
is
getting
a
an
drop bear.
Inception treatment right
Dude.
now.
Inception treatment. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, man.
He looks like a drop
Arson
bear.
and I, maybe we can put both our sperm in the same girl, and then just call it both our son, and we'll name him Drop Bear.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
That's like some Alien vs Predator shit going on right there.
And he'll be like,
That
I don't
was
know,
all
have you ever-
Predator right
have you
there.
seen that fucking Sweet Tooth show on Netflix right now? Have you watched
Yes,
that with
I've watched one
Yeah.
episode and said
It'd
this
be
is
like Sweet
fucking
Tooth,
weird
right?
as
He'd be
fuck.
like, I don't have a mother. It's just
Yeah.
Billy and Arson.
You're like, bro, you got horns and hooves, motherfucker. Beat it.
I'm just an experiment.
Beat it, nerd. But yeah, for comparison, random. Yeah,
I never.
if somehow I got a lace monitor from you, it'd be like $400.
Mm.
And out here, they're about $7,000.
It only costs about $1,000 to ship it,
Jesus
but I guess
Christ,
it's still
man.
cheaper.
That's
No, it's illegal as fuck for him to ship one, but like
Oh.
that's
if
the
you
problem.
want to,
maybe if I
dealer.
chop it up into Lego and then he can piece it together on his end, but that's about
Rev,
as
if
best.
you ever if you
That
ever
works
want to dealer through Florida, if you ever want to dealer through Florida, you can give me a call. I don't want to deal with them much, but I can do it one time for you.
Ooh.
Gulf Coast Sanctuary,
Yeah.
they owe me a favor, and I'm not going to cash it in. I'm not going to buy anything. You know, I don't need to go to an auction or anything like that. So if you're willing to get it from Florida or ship it or whatever,
From
give
Florida?
me yeah, give me a ring. They're in Tampa. Yeah, they'll fucking get whatever. They've been importing a bunch of sloths recently for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's a major YouTuber who just got a sloth not too long ago, and he kind of popularized it.
You can get sloths?
Yeah.
Not in the U.S., right?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the U.S. You
Man,
can
don't
fuck
tell my
sloths.
wife that. That would be fucking horrible.
Well,
I already
where
got
you
enough
live,
pets.
where you
Well,
live, you shouldn't own a fucking sloth because the thing will
Too
fucking
hot.
kill
Yeah, it's
itself.
too fucking hot.
You also need to get local wildlife licensing and make sure
Yes.
it's okay. It's a pain in the ass. You
But
don't.
like in California, you can't own a crocodile.
Thank
Or else
God.
A dwarf croc, bro.
Or we'd
6
end up,
foot.
or we'd end up like
alright, here
fucking
we go.
Florida.
Here we go. I guess we're gonna have a monitor show tonight. We
Or,
got a
or
dwarf croc.
we'd end up
Crocs
like
on the
fucking
drain.
Florida. Crocs on a plane. Just saying.
On the drain.
I
We just
I
need-
fucked
we
with
just
my
need-
local.
Hey
Oh,
Kenny,
sorry.
Kenny, did you ever see a crocodile in Florida?
Yeah, dude, they're fucking all over the place.
Yeah, they're.
Remember?
everywhere.
Wait, what was that? Was it like a couple years ago? Like
These are
at the
gators and
Dis-
crocs, bro.
Was it like at a Disneyland resort? A fucking gator took a little kid off of the fucking resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
fucking
bro,
crazy.
they
Fuck
That
all
was
that
last
shit.
year.
So is that? I
Oh.
assume that is the reason homes have like giant fences around their pools. Is it the crocodiles?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
dude,
was it
I
Palm
fuck-
Beach Rider? I seen they're always out and they're
I wanted to fucking get
a
this
few other
over
people
with.
I've seen they have pools around
Oh.
or fences. What?
I
Sorry,
forgot. I
what
was
was it
gonna.
saying?
I was gonna mention this shit like when this fucking live stream first started. But I don't know if anybody's noticed that I've been smiling and open my mouth and talking more. Than
Oh, that's
usual.
right. You got your teeth fixed.
Yeah, dude. Look.
That's right. I forgot all that
Look
shit.
here. I got fucking dentures and shit. Dude, all
That's
paid
good.
for. All
That's
paid for
fucking
by
good.
art.
That's a smile. That's $1 million
My
smile right
art.
there.
He just
Fucking
needs grills like Nelly to finish it off.
He got
Ooh,
a fucking art.
There you go.
It is art for some art in his mouth, bro.
Oh,
All
you
right.
How
got
that
some
mouth
art
do.
for your mouth. What that mouth do? He's a hold on. I'll show you.
Here you go, Ghost. Here's a
Awesome.
dwarf came in.
Oh, I turned this off.
He can. It takes those dentures out. He can give us all gummies.
I don't know if I want to
Dude,
look at
oh,
it.
dude, I couldn't get. That's the most fucked up thing, man. I wanted dentures. I was like, you know what? Why don't you just fucking jerk my teeth out of my fucking
that
head?
looks
'Cause I don't
dope.
give a fuck.
That looks
And he's
dope.
like, well, I would do that, but watch this. And he put a tool in my mouth, and it made me throw up. I was like,
80 to
I
90 degrees.
like
Okay.
threw up mucus out of my fucking throat. He's like, if you had dentures, you would puke all day, every day. I gotta fix your teeth. I'm like, oh, you dick. So now I gotta go through all this pain.
So can you have these in the U.S. or in California?
You can't have them in California, but you can have them in
Oh, those are
most
pretty dope.
states.
Yeah, yeah.
So they get to
What
be.
is it?
So like my monitor would be bigger than that
Yeah, it's small.
overall length. It gets to 4.5 feet. It's a dwarf caiman.
So why are fucking ferrets
Wow.
illegal in California?
Because they can.
Kill
Go-
wildlife,
Yeah, it's like
natural wildlife and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
California is. So you know what's going on in Florida at all, Dark?
Nah.
Okay, so like they have tegus and a bunch of shit like
Going
got
crazy.
released into the wild, kind of like how bunny rabbits were a problem and hamsters and red-eared sliders in California for a little while. If you live near a park,
Hamsters in California? Wait, what?
if you know rabbits, hamsters, red-eared sliders, like a bunch of shit. Like if you lived at a park, people dump their animals in park ponds or near water.
Yep.
So then the animal
Yeah,
has
this
a
is why-
water thing.
They don't do that
This is
shit
why
here in
Texas has
Sacramento. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so
I mean, that's why Texas has a big cat problem. It's because, you know, it's the laws. You're
And
allowed to
then-
do it. Try to
Cheers,
get it.
people.
And then a lot of people, what have you done? I'm sure, come on, at least half of us in this panel have gotten a pet and said, fuck this, and like flushed it down the toilet or let it free.
I don't
Come
want to
on.
talk about
I
it.
still want to take my corgi to Mexico.
I will just say, when I was younger, that was
I
just a
have
normal
not done this
thing
shit
that had
for the
happened.
record.
No,
I wouldn't do
mean,
that now.
I couldn't have done it because of my licensing at the time, but since I had the licensing that I have, I had to go rescue other fucking people that have done it. So I know a lot of people do it. So that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I said
it happens all the
half
time.
You motherfuckers and just let some shit go.
That's
Come
a fucking
on.
normal thing.
No, you have.
But like in certain parts of Canada, you can't own a ball python, and it's like a ball python can never be an invasive species in Canada. It gets too cold, it die.
Yeah.
Like it's a very simple process. Like it blows my mind.
It's so funny to me how a lot of people think that they can just let it go.
Hey,
Like it's like, oh well, we're just releasing it. We're doing a good thing.
hey, Red
No,
Bomb.
the fuck you're
Red Bomb.
not.
Back out into the wild.
Do you
I
have-
bought this tiger.
Not to his
Let's
fucking
let it-
native place.
Hey, Red Bomb.
Let's
Do you,
let it free in Baltimore. Let's
Do you
let this leopard.
trying to not to change this up too much, but do you have Rust?
Yeah, let's get some Rust action
Do
going.
you have Rust?
Is this like you haven't ridden your
Yeah.
motorcycle in forever? And you have rust on your chain or something?
No. The
Right.
game.
Oh,
The
game,
game Rust.
No.
Do you guys
Russ.
waste? Do you
You
guys
should
waste your
get
time?
you should get
Y'all,
the game.
y'all have
Russ.
to get it, man. You have to get it.
Okay,
It's
let
such
me
a good
ask.
game.
Let me ask important questions. First person shooter?
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes.
It's one of those survival
Fucking
games. where you have
kind
to
of.
No, it is.
look
It
at
is.
like,
It
oh,
is.
you know.
It is.
It
It
a
is.
first-person shooter.
It is.
Competitive?
Yes.
a
Competitive.
builder.
Yeah.
It is
Very
And like
competitive.
team-oriented search
Very-
kind of
Yes.
shit.
Very team
Very,
oriented.
very much.
huge time.
You know
Yeah, yeah.
Minecraft?
Very team oriented. Like
Minecraft?
It's
Yes.
it's
No,
Yes.
not
No, no.
Minecraft at
No.
all.
time consuming.
so let me explain.
It's
Let me
like
let
the
me
adult version of
no.
Minecraft.
Let me explain.
That
Russ.
shit is
It is-
3D
it is-
Minecraft. Yes, it
It,
is.
it is a very it is a first person shooter that is super team oriented and also a survival game.
And you have to
So
build.
Just
essentially
like Minecraft.
so essentially you start
It's Minecraft.
completely naked and you run around and you murder people.
So it's like Tarkov.
Except for it's like Minecraft.
Kinda.
with dicks.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
like
Okay, so if you play Tarkov, you know that shitty feeling when you die and you lose all your shit? There's a lot of that in the game.
That is Rust.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the
is
game.
fucking Rust right there.
There's a lot of
Well, here, hold on.
toxicity in the
oh
game.
my god, dude.
except for you get to look at everybody's dick.
You do, or
you can
yeah,
look
you
at
it
can.
is-
dicks.
it
You
is the
You
can.
worst
can look
You
at
game.
can.
dicks if you like that.
Don't
Kenny-
do it.
Kenny, it is the best
Not
game
hating.
ever. You
How do I
just
do
suck
that?
at
Sure.
you just suck at video games
No,
in
you
general.
know what?
I just realized, dude.
What?
It's dick.
You are good
shit.
at one type
Hold
of
on.
game, and that's Call of Duty. That's it.
Hey, you
I
know what?
just
And that's the
realized
only
that-
game I play. So,
That's
you know, I'm good.
I mean, but
I
that's
just
the
realized
thing.
that Rust is dick.
I
Rust
like
is
it.
Minecraft with dick pics.
Kind of, but not really.
No, it is.
But you should get
You gotta invest.
Hold
too
on,
much
hold on,
time.
hold on.
You do-
not
you do-
not when you have a team. That's
No,
when you have
yeah.
a team.
When- if you're
you
playing
have
solo,
different people
then,
doing
yeah,
different
like,
things.
You're gonna be
I've
running
got
your
too many
ass
things
off.
to do with my fucking.
You
my
ain't
life.
got
Dark
shit.
Zero. Look at this dude, man. Yo,
There.
Dark, you need to join fucking Ghost and I on our server,
Yeah.
man. We just built a little.
No, it'll
teeny
probably
base
be gone by tomorrow. But
So
let's be honest.
Most of these, like the bullets and stuff, you literally have to make them.
Yeah, but it is
Ammo.
definitely very PvP, very first person shooter, very team oriented. There's a lot of strategy. Like you can pull up on a base and just fuck their shit up by explosives and take on a whole team. Like it's really good.
Actually, Ghost, I'm gonna check on our base right now.
It's probably
That's-
gone already.
It probably
Here.
is. We're gonna see though.
There's a pool. You can make a pool and shit. Go in there, swim.
This your
I don't need to swim in a pool.
You know, I just want to kill people. That's my goal. Kill people.
No,
That's your
the-
character too.
The
You
game
get to be
really is
either
a lot of fun.
semi-naked or
I think the best part of
full
I think
naked.
The worst is when your shit gets raided.
You
man.
know what we
It's
should
like
play?
you-
We should play that clip when we were on the Coast Guard clip.
Oh my god!
I think I have it on my Twitch. Let me find it here. Hold on, let me find that shit. I think you'll find it funny, Ken. I think I sent it to you. I thought that shit was
I feel
hilarious.
like I'm just.
Kenny's gonna enjoy that one, I think.
No, Kenny's on Xbox. That's the problem.
Oh,
You know what?
I thought I bought it. I bought it for him.
Crashed.
I bought it
So-
for him, and I was hoping it would be universal, but it's not.
Yeah, my
how
Xbox
do I
doesn't
see-
crash whenever I'm downloading updates. So
Yeah, so it's pretty much kind of most of those combined. But
All right, let me see. If I
like
can,
on
let me see
like
if I
on
can play
regular on
this.
regular official servers, dude, you get fucking raided like fast.
Yeah. Let me see if I can share this.
Dude,
All right.
it seems like fun as hell, but I don't understand how you find the time to do it for so long.
If you have a team,
you
that's
don't
where it's
really
fun.
need that much time. Like when
I have
Ghost
no
and
time.
Arson and I were playing, we really we played like 5 hours a day, and that was only for like stream time. That's all that we played. We had some
I
like
don't even
pretty,
play for
we had
5
some
hours
chill
anymore.
neighbors.
Ooh,
that
5
we-
hours?
I got
Alright,
maybe
here
30
you
minutes to an
go.
hour.
We-
Here you go, Kenny.
we
Watch this shit.
had-
Wait,
we
did
had-
it let me share the audio? I don't know if it did.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta make sure. I think I have to check it.
At the start, you literally had to fucking
Share
find
audio.
rocks.
Okay, there it is.
Find
Right.
rocks. break certain rocks, you get either rock,
Here you go. Watch this shit.
metal, or copper.
This,
I mean,
this is
sulfur.
fucking hilarious.
So
Holy-
fucking funny. Do y'all still see the crate over at Oil Rig?
All right, here you go. Here you go. Watch. This is fucking.
No, it's gone. We might roll up on motherfuckers.
This shit was so funny.
If we can get there early enough, man, imagine they're just on a little fucking boat. Dude, we could fucking murk these dudes right now.
Just with all of us, just fucking AK'd out.
Yeah, hell yeah. Don't shoot
Nice
each
to
other
hear
in the
his
face,
voice,
all right?
man.
Oh.
I was
could be a
supposed to
tactical
meet
consul
Arson
right
when
now.
I
I'm
was
digging
when I
this,
was
okay.
there last time, but
Yeah.
he was.
I want to
I don't think he had a bike then, or he lived too far away.
This is fucking great.
Oh, there's a boat on our left.
Yep.
heading to shore.
To our left.
Get him.
Oh, they loaded up too.
Hit one.
I hit one.
Headshot
he's
him.
dead. I'm jumping out to hit him.
This is the U.S.
This is the Coast Guard.
Vessel. This is the U.S.
Halt!
Coast
In the name of the
Guard.
law!
Stop
In the
vessel.
name of the law! Killed one. Killed one.
You
Both
know
dead,
what's funny?
both dead.
But,
Now we just gotta chase down the boat.
I've done shit like this in real life. I don't need rust.
I got it.
Stop it, and then we can grab their shit. They are not
And-
happy.
And this is why your country's immigration sucks ass.
Push X, X, X. No,
X.
Coast Guard, we're professional pirates. That's what we are.
Bro, we
That's what
like rolled
I
up
got
like
one of the bodies.
that's what's
Well,
cool about
hold
this
on,
game.
now.
We rolled up
No,
as a
not
squad and fucked people
Privateers.
up. Privateers. There
yes,
you go.
because we are hired. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost, our base is still here. We're good.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just can't nerd out
Mike
like that.
Parson, what up, man?
I'm gonna go start collecting up, man.
I need like 2-minute rounds. Straight
Yeah,
like
I mean,
flash
when,
bang
that's,
Molly.
that's,
Let's go.
that's the thing. You when you play a game like this, you have people that do certain tasks.
We have like our tasks.
Yeah, so like
exactly,
you may be
exactly.
someone that just wants to go kill people, and we're like, okay, you go
I got a
find,
job,
you jump,
bro.
you.
That's arson.
You
Arson
jump on-
loves to kill motherfuckers.
I got a job. I got a job. What you talking about?
Arson loves to kill motherfuckers. I like to collect shit.
Yeah.
Ghost likes to engineer shit.
Yeah.
Like everyone has their little job that they
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called
He
a
needs
career
some
path.
He needs some milk.
do.
No, man, I just don't enjoy games like that. That's like a
It's-
grind as
oh,
fuck.
No,
I-
well, no.
I'm with you.
It's only grindy if you play by yourself. When you play with a
It is.
squad,
If you're by
it's
yourself,
so much.
yeah.
It's so much more fun because, like, everyone will be like, "All right, we got all the weapons," and someone may just like to go kill people. And we're like, "All right, here's your weapons, here's your shit. Let's go fucking find shit to blow up and kill people." It's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, but like, if I get a monitor, I gotta tame that bitch for like 2 hours a day. There goes some video
Well,
game time.
then maybe you should play art because you got to tame shit in art.
Yeah, it all
Yeah.
depends on what you like to do with your time, really. That's what it boils down to. What does one like to do with his time?
Well,
That's all it boils
server
down
that we're on that we just started today. It's like a 5x.
kind of
It's a
easy.
modded
Yeah, it's
server, so
pretty
it's got like
easy.
5x. You got like it makes it a little easier.
Right.
Yeah, no, that sounds
It's
awful.
fucking rad, dude. I love when I'm fucking getting on fucking VR. That shit is fun as shit.
Dude,
But then,
Oculus is the
I've been
shit.
enjoying it. I was
Yeah, man.
I was telling
Hey, if you have
Morphine,
if you
I-
have not enjoyed VR porn,
it's not bad.
you're missing out.
It's not
you're
bad.
missing out.
I know. I was telling them I bought Dirt 2.0,
Yeah, it
which
is
is
fun
like
as shit,
which is like a
for
VR rally game. Motherfucker, that shit is hard as fuck. Like
Yeah.
it's
That's 'cause
raining.
you
You're
fucking
in,
suck, mate.
bro. I do. I don't have. You know what I'm? Look, this is what I'm using to play Dirt. This is
Oh,
bullshit.
I had a proper like racing
Oh,
simulator.
you
that
have
was
to
really
have
good
it.
with it. But
You
I
have
ended up,
to.
after a while it got boring, so I got rid of it.
In VR,
No, I didn't play
dude.
in
I'm
VR,
like, I'm in the
but I
fucking
had-
car. You're in the car. Like I started yesterday, the first fucking race. You're in a car and it's pissing fucking rain, and you can't even see out the fucking windshield. It's a muddy fucking track, It's just so ridiculous. Like I
You know
don't know
what's
if I'm
hard- you
gonna
know
play it
what's
on the
the hard-
controller.
You know what's hard in that game? When you're doing a night stage and you've run into a tree and you bust all your lights, and then you
can't
got to do
see
the
shit.
and then you got to do the rest of the rally stage with
Dark.
no light.
Yeah, that's gotta be rough. VR's
I
been
know
cool,
fucking
man.
VR is so fucking rad that I've lost friends to it.
Ooh,
I mean,
are you at Sonic? Oh, you're muted again. You're muted again.
I'll talk
Oh,
for him.
shit,
Hey, we're
dude.
riding motorcycles. We're
Are you
over here
at Sonic?
We're
Yeah.
gonna get some
What is that?
taters, man. Them fucking the hash taters, what hash browns. We don't want to call them browns because we go to jail now
this
when we
is-
say browns, so we gotta
This
say
is the
hash
epitome of old people and technology.
What the fuck is that place?
That's where I am right now. I'm having some hot dogs and hash whites.
The epitome of oh shit, that was
See the
good.
sign?
Right?
You
No,
guys see the
I
sign?
can't read it. It's too neon.
Oh, okay, it's called Stars Drive-In. It's kind of like a Sonic, but it's more lowbrow, more white trash.
No,
Oh,
it's cool because
perfect.
Sonic is garbage. They fucking take forever to give you your food.
It's actually really good. I like this better than I like Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic is shit. Other than their drinks.
Yeah.
I
No
prefer
doubt.
Mario Brothers.
Mario Bros. This guy. Sega.
Can't read the signs, huh?
Me-
They're too bright or something.
Okay.
I would fucking go to the fucking window and be like, "Give me a girl on some roller skates with some titties."
Jesus.
Billy's on point tonight. I can see.
Yeah. You know, Billy is Billy tonight for sure.
Why
We're-
don't they have roller skate girls?
We
with
might get a
titties?
desk
That's
pop.
weird.
Is that fake grass?
Desk pop.
Desktop.
Now, who's in here? Okay, all right. So we got Rev Bomb, we got Billy, we got.
What the hell?
Oh man, I can't see everybody.
Is that
We
Jim's
got
dad?
Dark. We got My Random Life from Australia. We got
Danny
K6,
DeVito's in here.
and then Morphine, which Chris he's in Seattle. Wait, no, where the fuck are you again? Sacramento. He's in the Coast Guard.
Simon Cowell's supposed to show up later.
Yeah, Simon Cowell is supposed to show up later. You're right. Arson was in the chat earlier. You missed him.
Oh man,
Yeah.
dude, there are hot rods and motorcycles out everywhere tonight.
It's been nights have been really fucking nice. I'm probably gonna go riding tomorrow night.
Yeah, and it's been really nice at nighttime. It's perfect right now. We
That's
just
because
did
the sun goes away, and it makes.
Do
it
what?
Yeah,
better.
but
well, the sun goes away, it makes it better. It's
right
crazy.
now, right
yeah, for
now, in my house, it's 79 degrees out at almost 10 o'clock, like 9:19.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
Right now in
hard.
my house.
it's
My
about
house smells like
70. It's about 77, 79 here too.
It's fucking 97 over here.
Oh, that's nice.
Jesus, it's fucking hot as fuck.
Dude, well,
over there.
79 in the dark.
I had to
can
turn
be
my
fucking chilly, man.
I had to turn my air conditioner to 79 because it kept turning on all fucking day.
79?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At 79.
Degrees Celsius like the rest of the world, you can't.
Hey, you know what? Fuck your.
I
your
know,
shit.
dude. Well, that made me feel
America.
entitled, man, because my air conditioner's set to 60.
I
So
said
that
mine
made
is
me feel
79.
super
Yeah.
entitled.
Well, in
That's
the
how old you are.
in the summers I
Right.
have to. In the summers, my electric bill is like $600-700 a
for
month.
sure.
Dude, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Stupid fucking expensive.
Why don't you get solar panels? What happened? To
I
the
was
solar
working on it.
Man,
panels?
holy shit! When
I'll
fucking
tell you in a
grid-
minute.
When the grid goes down, we're all gonna die so hard and ugly.
So what bike?
Like,
What? Wait, is he? You have the FZ07. Is that like a Bandit? What is that? What is he riding?
Yeah, it looks like a Bandit.
Is that a
1200.
Bandit?
Bandit 1200, yeah.
Yeah,
And an
this is a-
MTO7.
Yeah, that's it's MTO7, but the other one is that a Bandit?
Yeah, this
Bandit.
is a 98 Bandit. This one's almost as nice as mine.
Damn, I called it, bitch. Tell me I don't know
Almost.
what the fuck I'm doing.
I had to tease
Almost.
Roger a little bit. Yeah,
That's fucking
this
nice.
one.
Well, Ghost, you still can't do an oil change on one.
Hey, fuck you. I do my own oil change, alright?
I'm surprised the car
We're
hasn't blown
never
up.
gonna let you live that down.
I know, but
20
it-
years from now, you still can't change oil.
apparently that's gonna be the theme. You have the baffles on that now, or do you still no baffles?
On mine?
Yeah.
Well, I took the baffle out of it. I mean, it has some
Good
packing.
job. Good job.
Yeah, but I took the baffle out of it. Yeah, it sounds too good to run a baffle.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to get my my own. I'm getting the T7, the Tenere
Okay.
Tenere
Oh, shit.
700.
I'm killing my battery, boys, and I don't have a charge pack, so I'm gonna say
Well, that's a
goodnight.
flaw.
If you guys are still on when I get home later on tonight, I'll check back in from my home computer.
All right, man. Have a
Have
good
a
one.
good one.
Have
Speak
fun. Stay
safe,
safe
brother.
out there, man.
Later.
Bye, Dad.
Hi, Felicia.
He said bye, Dad. Oh shit. That's good. That's good.
Tim's me white dad.
Yeah. I might
You're
go
American,
for
Dad?
a ride tomorrow night. That might be nice.
I'm gonna go for a ride tomorrow night too.
You ain't gonna fucking go for a ride. I call bullshit.
Yeah, I'm meeting up with that dude that just got his, the 2021 H2.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you. I have no bullshit still. You guys should ride up halfway.
I don't like riding in the dark, man.
You got LEDs. Come on.
It's weird. Like when we're on long trips, like I can totally hang, but like riding around the city for some reason at night, like it. I don't
You
know.
won't.
I,
You
like,
the
feel like my night vision
15.
just
The
sucks.
15 is not the city. You're good. Let's
I
meet
don't
up. Let's meet
know.
up tomorrow. Halfway. What time are you meeting up?
I want to go out like around like 2 or 3.
Okay. So
And
then,
then
what the
stay
fuck
out
is
for
the
a while.
problem? Let's meet up halfway.
Oh well, why don't you fucking come down here? What's halfway?
Halfway is like
Nothing.
Carlsbad and Sanitas.
Fucking nothing.
Yeah,
bruh.
ain't shit out there.
There's fucking roads and random shit. I don't know.
Why don't you come down here?
Because
and
that's
then
farther
you
than
can-
halfway.
Yeah, but you're gonna come down here on Sunday anyway, and you can
It's just
hang
like
out.
20
and we can
miles.
ride
But
around.
that's fucking Sunday. That's not Saturday.
Sunday's
Yeah,
a
but we
completely
can
different
still- we
day.
can- we can
Exactly.
ride Saturday here, and then you can ride home on Sunday after the
No,
fair.
no. I'm gonna ride.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna drive down with the wifey. How does that make any
Well,
sense?
I don't know. It makes sense to me because I don't
Makes
have to
zero-
go anywhere.
Hey,
You-
Ghost, you got a truck
You
yet?
guys are fucking. You
Kenny
guys are
has a
fucking
truck.
loyal.
Hey, Kenny,
You
how
guys are
about you go
fucking
deliver
Laurel
his
and Hardy.
motorcycle to your house, and then he could drive. Then the wife can drive down.
There,
On
that's
Sunday.
perfect. That's perfect.
I'm not gonna go get your bike and bring it all the way back so you have something to ride.
Why not?
Why you gotta be a bitch?
Not
Let's
with-
ride
not with that
halfway.
attitude, you
Yeah,
won't.
not with that attitude.
Why? Wait a second. Do you say why do I gotta be a bitch? You say why I gotta be
Look,
a bitch?
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
the one that's
you-
complaining about going the whole way.
You can ride halfway, and
there
then
ain't
look.
shit halfway.
There doesn't. We can go find twisties.
San Juan Capistrano or whatever that fucking
We
town is next
look.
to the
We
beach.
look. We can go up Ortega.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
that's
hit
a good idea.
We
But
Ortega
if I-
is
but-
almost halfway.
If I take Ortega, that'll take
totally
me all the way to
halfway.
fucking Lake Elsinore.
No,
And that's way the fuck far from home.
but we can go up Ortega, come
And then
back
back
down
down.
Ortega, and then we split off, and that's somewhere to go.
And then you can stop at the freaking thing and say hi to Bob, and then you can split it
Exactly.
and
We
go
can.
home.
Yeah, we can go up to Ortega, hit the general store, grab lunch, come back Ortega, and then split up. See?
God damn you.
You know I'm right. You know Red Bomb's right.
Fuck.
Have you seen my front tire? I would join you, but
You still ain't changed that front tire.
nope.
Duct tape that bitch.
My front tire is about as bald as Tim.
There you go. And I'll bring this up.
There you go,
I'll-
fucking.
I'll-
That you got a lot
I'll-
of grip for drag race.
I'll bring the 765 out.
Just need to put hair growth product onto your tire, man. You'll be sorted.
Just for men.
Well, we'll see. I honestly hadn't planned on riding that far. I just wanted to go out for a
Where
little
were you?
cruise.
Of course you weren't planning on it.
Yeah, I was just gonna go fucking just put around a little bit, like.
What, for
just
like 15
a little
minutes? Do a little
I
speed
don't know.
run?
Yeah, just go out,
feel
kind of, and then.
That's
fucking come
Kenny.
back.
That's Kenny's riding version of riding. He goes to
Dude, it was-
7-Eleven. Kenny
it was
is now
funny,
the
man.
Taco Bell rider.
My
I don't go to Taco Bell. That shit's gross.
The point is Taco
father-in-law-
Bell. You go out, you
my
grab a
father-in-law
snack,
goes,
come back.
"Oh, did you just go for a ride? That doesn't even count as a ride." I was like, "Dude, I went 20 miles there and back." He was like, "You were gone for like
10 minutes?
20 minutes, and I was like, yeah,
You know
it's
what?
all
I
100
think
miles
since
an hour. One way.
since last year, like I've just been riding. I don't say I've been riding less
ain't
and
been
less,
riding.
but yeah, I've been riding less and less.
Kenny's gonna sell his H2 soon.
I'm not. I've got way too
I
much
don't
time
believe
and
you.
money invested.
I don't
in that
believe
thing.
you, sir. You had so much time and money invested in your R1, and you still sold it.
Not really.
You sold the R1?
He sold the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
R1, bro.
Oh wow, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
said it
seen
was gonna happen.
I seen it coming.
And I was like, yeah, bullshit. Kenny ain't gonna sell the R1.
Yeah, I wanted to buy my truck, so and I needed the extra cash.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
No excuses.
I mean,
Oh, I
he
love
has
that guy.
two- He has two bikes that
That's
do the
the- that's
exact
the-
same
that's
thing.
the-
What else do you
Yeah,
want?
that's the Flamingo song.
Not really.
Okay, one goes really fast and one goes stupid
Kinda
fast.
fast.
All right, you right. You right. You right. All right, you right.
You know what? That was one of the problems I experienced. Both bikes fill the same purpose, and one just happens to be ridiculously
Insane.
faster than the other. So why would I ride the slower one? It's supposed to feel that
I'll be right back.
same, you know. So the R1 just never got used. I
Like
think
if
if I
you
had
had a
like a
600, I would get it because you could like go
that's the
ham on,
Flamingo song.
you know, really go right in the corners or whatever on a 600 or something like that.
So what's the point of getting an H2? You're gonna only ride it for like 10 minutes.
Well, an H2.
You know what? And that's 10 minutes of fun that I wouldn't have if I didn't have an H2.
Might as well enjoy it more than 10 minutes, at least an hour or something.
Dude, he
It's
runs out
longer
of gas in
than
20
10
minutes.
I agree.
I just don't have the desire to go out and spend all fucking day riding right now. I just don't feel like it. I'm happy going out for maybe like 2 or 3 hours and then coming back.
Nothing threatening here. I'm just a flamingo.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, this is guy. He wears like a bathrobe and he makes like fucking music in his bedroom.
He's one of my favorite.
I forgot his name, but I follow him on Instagram. His shit's fucking funny sometimes.
Sometimes you guys blow my
All right,
mind.
hold on. Here, I'll just present it. Hold on.
Dumbest shit I have ever heard.
He's got a song with Erica Badu that's really fucking good.
First of all, I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You know who Erica Badu is? Yeah, you
No.
know. That's right.
What does it have to do with my race?
Don't get me
no.
fucking demonetized again.
Not even white.
Fucking Billy.
I don't know. I'm just fucking with it.
Unbelievable.
Just R&B singer. She's really good.
Grandma!
Fuck salt.
All right.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, you lost me.
Ghost is gonna get an email fucking an hour after this closes down. You've been demonetized.
It's already gonna happen. You know what though? It's okay. I'm eating fucking.
I feel
Chipotle
like
right
when
now.
I start talking about lizards is how I just looked at the
I
screen.
think that's been my number one favorite song. That's been my favorite song for 2 years. The Flamingo song.
That thing's
That's
been out
so
for
dope.
2 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, and of course it's
He
not
starts fucking
popular.
killing your
It
grandma.
was just a yeah. I want to eat your grandmother's vagina. Time for grandma.
What is
The song like starts off like, okay, all right, what is this? I'm interested, and then total fucking sharp left turn.
Yeah, it sounds like it fell off a cliff.
I'm a flamingo and
It
I'm
does.
going up your shoreline. I'm just a flamingo. I'm pink and really pretty. And then I come up to you and then I fucking eat your child, bitch. I eat your child. I got a thirst for blood.
Yeah.
Morphe's face is like, what the fuck did I walk into?
Cool story, bro. Needs what Dragon.
Cheers to that, I guess.
Because I'm like,
That echo though.
Who got that echo? It's gone. Maybe.
Was it me?
Dude,
don't know.
chipmunks are the same
Fine.
as flamingos, man. They look all innocent and shit. They're like all prancing around in your yard. And you go out to like say, "Hey, chipmunk," and like run at you. Fucking weirdos.
Is Kenny, you're still around, yeah?
What?
Kenny?
Yeah.
I'm still here. What's up?
Hey, man. Guess what, man?
What?
Coasty related. I'm a real chief now.
Oh man, you're a big boy now.
Woohoo, buddy! That was the worst fucking thing I've ever experienced.
Are you like
Ever.
knighted? Do you get knighted?
Yeah,
Like,
100%. Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah. Honestly,
Well, that's pretty cool. Congratulations.
don't know if it was fucking worth it.
Boy.
Here's the thing. So, Kitty, you know about our charge books, right?
Yeah, that's just pretty gay.
Pretty fucking gay. So, for everyone who doesn't know, in the Coast Guard and the Navy, we have this like tradition called CCTI, which is called Chief's Call to Initiation. When you make E7, you don't have to do it; it's optional now. But
If you don't do it, you're a bitch.
Yep, exactly.
you're not a real. You're not a real
then
E7 if you don't do it.
all of your peers kind of shun you, basically.
Now, I will say, like, here, at least at my unit, anyways, like, we don't really treat the guys who haven't been through CCTI like any different. We really don't. But I've probably had one of the most unique experiences, maybe. So we were literally like a week done before CCTI, and this little book that we have, I say little, right? Like, we have to go through every single unit in the area and get words of wisdom from all the chiefs and be like, oh, you know, you're the chief now and you're fucking great and you're special, blah blah blah. The book is literally like that fucking thick, dude. It's no joke. And we were in Alameda, Oakland, basically, California.
Later dark.
My
Later
book
dark.
got fucking stolen, dog. Someone broke into the back window of one of the guys while we were out at a bar. Fucking
Stole your
stole my fucking book, dude. I
That
could
sucks,
not believe
'cause
that shit.
I know you put a lot. I know you put a lot of time and effort in going to talk to stupid people and getting their words of wisdom.
So I'm
Veteran.
not a very materialistic person at all. Like the book itself was like leather bound. It cost like $350 to get made.
Yeah,
I'm not making that
it's
shit
a lot of time and
myself.
effort to create those books. You know?
Besides like taking the time off from the shop and like going around to all these units and getting that shit, plus like I will say there were like a couple of photos in there that were irreplaceable because they were originals from like my dad is in the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Or was, he's retired. But there were pictures of him and me as a kid with him in the Coast Guard and shit that were stolen and stuff.
That sucks. Thieves
I
burn
was
in hell.
more pissed about like the 9 or 10
Burn in
pictures
hell.
that were pictures that were stolen than like the words of wisdom. So like the night that shit happened, I texted the chief of the mess, who is like a E8 in the military. I was like, yo, hey, this shit happened. He's like, oh dude, I'm so sorry. Like, we'll pitch in and blah 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 and like try and cover for your losses and stuff. I was like, dude, I'm not worried about it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I told him like in the text, like, I don't give a fuck about the words of wisdom. I don't.
Fucking Billy.
I really fucking don't care about what these chiefs that I've never fucking met before in my life happen to tell me what to be a good chief is. Don't care. But the experience for anyone out there who happens to be in the Navy or the Coast Guard and wants to go through,
is it like a yearbook where you walk up and be
It
like,
is.
hey,
It's-
hey
it's
sign
like
my
a-
yearbook,
it's
and they
a-
write
it's
like
a
some shit?
scrapbook.
It's
like
a
scrapbook.
super gay scrapbook.
Yeah, it's a super gay scrapbook. Yeah.
Alexa, set a timer for 12 minutes.
Because it has like you have like 5 or 6 sections to it, right? Where you have like Coast Guard history, you have words of wisdom that you get from E7, E8s, and E9s in the Coast Guard, and the mess chief of the Coast Guard or the Navy. You have pictures from your time in the military and stuff like this. It is kind of cool in a sense it really
more-
has
it's
no
more for when you
fucking
retire.
bearing. It really, yes, like it has no bearing to who you are as an individual. It's not going to make you a better chief. I'll tell you that. It's not going to make you a better fucking person.
I'm just thinking, like, if I had to, if I would have went through this whole thing and I had to put pictures of myself, I've only got 2 pictures that I know of with me in my Coast Guard uniform. One is me walking around with 2 fucking big ass shotguns, and another one, we were at a pier somewhere and it had like the shark hanging from like a pole, and I took a picture. I had somebody take a picture, but it looked like I had a shark head. But that's it. Those are my only 2 fucking Coast Guard pictures.
Oh, I got pictures.
There was
Hey, I got pictures of you too. All right, I got video.
That was one of my biggest problems, was like filling out the picture side of my book. Is like, I got no
pictures.
I don't have pictures of me. I'm always the one taking the fucking pictures. I'm an OS. Like, I'm the always one snapping the fucking pictures of everybody else doing their cool shit.
I don't want no evidence of the last 20 years.
No, I really didn't care about it. So like, I had to like make up shit. I was like adding pictures of plates of food that I ate in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Like, oh, this is a great lobster roll. Like, it was stupid. Dumb.
And until a few minutes ago, like, I didn't realize how fucking happy I am now. Like, I'm so much happier as a civilian than I think I ever was while I was in the military. I get to come home every night. I'm making way fucking more money now. Like, enough where that the government thinks I'm too rich to get fucking free money every month.
So that means you should ride. That means you should ride halfway down tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm thriving as a civilian. I weigh less than I did the last 20 fucking years of my life. Maybe because I'm not stressed all the time.
You're not
and
stressed
fucking
the fuck out, right? Yeah.
I'm not eating fucking junk ass food on a fucking ship. I'm.
Oh my god, dude, that's like one of my biggest.
I'm a very happy
problems.
individual.
I
could barely fucking pass weigh-in. April and October were the fucking worst 2 months of the year.
He fucking
and
PTSD.
April and October is the worst fucking times of the year, right? Like, I try my best to fucking get down to that stupid, unrealistic weight the Coast Guard fucking set for me to be. And it was always hard. And right now, I'm at that fucking weight by doing nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Yeah. That's the funny thing, actually. Like, I'm 33. I never really thought that meeting my max was going to be a problem. I'm 6 foot. My max weight, probably since you've been out, has even been lowered. My max weight at 6 foot is 198.
I know for a while they were talking about going to the Navy's system, and that would have changed everything. Did that not happen?
No, it did not happen, and thank God it has not happened.
Oh yeah, dude. Everybody would have been fucked. I would have been especially fucked.
Because like my normal weight or whatever is like 185. That's just kind of like what I hover around. But I've like the last month I've been on keto just to kind of like try and drop that down. But like obviously I'm not a big fucking guy, and I'm still fucking 185.
And the Coast Guard considers you fucking fat
I'm
and is willing
literally
to fire
like
you because
12
of it.
pounds away from my max allowable weight in the military before they have to start taping me up and shit like that. Like,
you know what? You're stressing me out talking about this shit. I hadn't thought
know.
about it. This October was fucking phenomenal.
Pissed, I am.
You know what I did last April? I think I probably ate ice cream every fucking day.
Your ass off,
it was
right?
great. Yep. In October, I ate all the Halloween candy that I could buy myself.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I miss Coast Guard Kenny because he would go through all this shit, and then he'd pass, and then he'd make a bunch of fucking cheesecakes.
We all do.
Yeah,
we all do.
Yeah, dude, you fucking spend 2 months before weigh-in.
Yes, you fucking
starving the shit out of yourself.
Just do some push-ups.
Starving and figuring out how the fuck you can suck in your gut that extra inch.
But still, that's the thing. Like, I literally work out like every day. literally like every day I'm doing 150 push-ups.
Now it
like,
makes
200
sense
sit-ups
why we
and
were talking
everything.
about C4 and all this shit. Now I get
That's literally like every day I'm doing this shit. And still you have to worry about like being overweight. There's motherfuckers that are yoked. Man, they can't even fucking wipe their asses without like needing some assistance, and they're still saying like, "Oh, you're overweight."
You go from the front, bro. You don't turn.
Oh,
No.
you go from
You
the
go
side,
from the front. No, right through the front, bro. That's how you wipe your ass when you're yoked.
front to back. Is that what you do?
No. So you go under your dick and balls. That's how you do it.
That just feels like it would be awkward. Like I think I would just not be able to wipe my ass properly.
One of my homies in high school was like roided out of his mind and continued on through the process all the way through, college, and he's a cop now.
All the way to short dick.
And
Short dick.
dude, steroids don't shrink your dick; they shrink your balls. But
Oh,
anyways,
whatever. I don't know. I
anyways,
don't know.
not the point. He couldn't shoot himself in the ass anymore. He was so big. So you have to. We were like, "How do you even wipe your ass, bro?" He's like, "Oh, dude, you go through the front. It's not a problem." And I was like, "Okay."
Weird.
Yeah.
anyways.
Speaking of rust, I was just making a waterside base for us for a boat. I've been AFK, like obviously, like talking with you guys. While I was doing that, someone just destroyed the fucking foundation around me. Didn't even kill me. They just destroyed the foundation. Fucking assholes.
Fuck that game.
Yeah, we had such a good base going on servers several months ago, and we just had one person, pretty sure just one person, that was not very trustworthy and fucked it all up for us.
Kind of disappointed, man. I went and I bought some new edibles, and
You microdosing,
man,
bro?
I think my tolerance is just too fucking high, and I don't know why.
Because you've been drinking so much while you're in the military?
Go
Why are
see
you
muted?
I can't hear you. You're muted, dude.
He came over one time, and this was like right after he got out of the military, and we were kind of, we've had this conversation about doing shit, and one of the things was like, hey, he was like, hey, it would be cool for me and you to kick it, and like whatever. I'm like, cool. He came over one time, whatever, chilling. That motherfucker kept going. I was like, bro, I'm done, and he's like, no, what? I don't even feel anything. I'm like, I'm done, and he's
Our
like,
tolerance is fucking This is my 6th fucking Jack and Coke
I
right now.
don't drink
like,
anymore.
No, this is necessary at this point. Like,
you don't.
Yeah,
Drink
occasionally I have a glass of wine. Like besides that nasty ass fucking Corona that I drink.
Nasty.
Well, I sipped off. Yeah, I took one sip and was like, yeah, man, I haven't had a beer in a long ass time. It's
Billy,
been
what the fuck you working on?
months.
Wait, are you coming over on the 4th of July?
I was assuming that I was, because
Okay.
that's what we do every year.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
All right.
What the fuck you working on, Billy?
Are my taquitos done?
It's
Damn.
a chicken.
Oh, okay.
My timer's going really fucking slow. Like I've been standing here at the toaster, watching this fucking timer go down. And I feel like it's maybe I am, and I don't know. But I've been looking at this thing forever, and it still says fucking 20 minutes on it.
Did you hit start?
I did. I can see the taquitos cooking.
That doesn't mean the timer is going.
It says 22. All right, so it's not
Taquitos
20, 22.
are
It says it's
disgusting.
still on Mr. fucking Mexican Pizza. You hush.
Better than taquitos. Those motherfuckers are disgusting.
No,
Wait, you
they
don't
are
like
not,
taquitos?
sir. We went to that one burrito place that had taquitos wrapped in the burrito.
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah, that is not the same as what you're fucking
That's
eating.
That's
Wait,
two
you don't,
taquitos.
but you don't like fresh made
what?
taquitos?
Yeah, there's a difference. What you're eating is those shitty ass fake taquitos versus like real fucking taquitos.
My God, you are talking about me eating some fake ass food? You love Mexican pizzas, goddammit.
But there's a difference between going to a fucking.
That's
No,
the
no,
only
listen,
thing
listen.
Fucking almost
No.
fresh in a Mexican pizza is
Listen.
the fucking tomato and
Listen.
lettuce that they put on it, and
But
even
that,
those are probably
but
rehydrated.
that is the point. You can't go to a fucking Mexican place and get a fucking Mexican pizza because it's just
Alright,
Taco
hold
Bell.
on.
But if you try to
Hold
tell
on.
me a real taquito versus a fucking
Hold
get
on.
out of here.
I gotta tell this
You can't-
story
you
real
can't-
quick.
You can't compare these.
I gotta tell this story real quick to support one of the people in this argument right now, and I'm gonna do it in this fashion, looking like a pinup girl from the 1930s with her weird dick-shaped microphone. I once said to Ghost, "Tonight I'm trying something new," and I thought he would know exactly what I'm talking about, being a man of Latin descent. And I said, "I'm doing carne asada," and he goes, "Well, what makes it carne asada?" And I was like, "I wonder if he really knows." And I said, "I just made it spicy, man." He goes, "Oh, okay, just check it."
No. You're full of shit. He's full of shit.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
You're full of
Sounds
shit.
like something you would say.
Go back to work, fucker.
I'm fired.
What makes
Fired,
it
you're
carne
fired.
asada? I
Welcome
made
back,
it
Tim.
spicy.
And you said, "All right, cool." That sounds like something you would say.
You know what, Kenny?
Totally
That's-
Ghost.
That sounds like something Ghost would say after a half
You know
a box
what?
of fucking
You know what?
805s.
I'm you maybe after. Yeah, you right. You right.
You're right.
I mean, but that's a lot of 805s.
That's
You
like
get- there's
Tell
like
Alexis
bucks.
I mean,
What
but
kind of
but
box
like
we
but
talking
like you
about?
know what? You know what? I'm a buy carne asada and hot dogs, and for the 4th of July, you get hot dogs.
That's all right.
That's all you get, hot dogs. I'm gonna make carne
I'm
asada.
gonna bring my own carne asada.
Oh, I was like,
But
does
you gotta-
Kenny
you
not
gotta-
eat carne asada like how he doesn't eat
You
watermelon?
I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make chicken wings.
I'm gonna make.
I'm gonna be.
You're gonna make my wings.
I'm gonna make my wings.
Like
Your
Kenny's
wings are
recipe?
based. Yeah, basically the only thing you added is a smoker, and that's because I
Nope.
just.
My wings.
Hey, be careful, it's hot. It's hot. You know what? Oh yeah, I guess you can get the sauce. You gonna pay a lot for it though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you know, I lost my military ID, and I've been too fucking lazy and just don't care about going to get a new one. But the base was the only place around here to get that sauce.
Hey, I know a T7. Don't sweat it. He could probably hook it up. Or a C7. Whatever the fuck it is.
E7. E7.
Yeah, whatever.
E7.
Whatever.
Whatever number he said.
I don't fucking know.
Fuck! It's hot as fuck in here, man.
Taquito.
Yo, what's,
Ooh, you know, I
what's
should
the,
put
Shitty ass
what's the
taquito.
temp down
Fuck
there
outta here.
for
Oh.
San Diego right now?
Ghost, turn on the air
What's up?
conditioner.
What'd you say?
What's the
80
temp down there?
degrees right now where I'm at.
80 degrees.
Turn on the air
shit.
conditioning.
I am
What's
gonna
the
do
temperature
that.
outside?
80 degrees.
It says
Man,
it says it's
90
64
up
degrees
here
right now.
still.
It's
90.
It's 78 degrees inside my house.
64.
Inside my house, it's 78 degrees right now.
Wow.
So your
Nope.
room temperature.
It's
When you
almost
open
like
some
you live in
doors-
California.
No, because outside it's hotter. Outside is hotter than in my house. So outside
Yeah.
is
That's usually how that works.
outside is 79. So it's about
Man,
yeah.
It's nice down here, man. Like I ran the AC for about an hour and a half today, maybe 2 hours.
My AC's been running all day.
And that was and that's it. Otherwise, I've had the doors and windows open, and it feels fucking marvelous.
Fuck you.
Shit, man. No,
Fuck
it
y'all
got up
couch.
to like 111 up here.
God damn.
But I will say, at least it's not like fucking humid like it is over on the East Coast,
Oh,
man.
you're right.
Like,
Yeah, it ain't humid. Humid would be worse.
if it was 111 back in Virginia, bro, oh my fucking god. Nope.
White people be melting everywhere.
No, like 100%, I'd be fucking melting.
Let's see if that holds true. Hold on.
$71.
71. Yeah.
That's
I
not
guess
that bad.
so.
Is it-
71.
What's your humidity?
What's the humidity?
What?
71%.
No. No way.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
Fuck
Over on the
that.
East Coast, like in Virginia. Yeah, I guarantee you, it's probably
Never mind,
about
Kenny, I quit.
70%
I ain't going.
like humidity over there. Like it's fucking
I
ridiculous.
ain't even thinking about it. 71. Fuck no.
You can stay in the truck and you don't have to worry about getting that outside air, you know? It'll stay nice and cool inside. You can, no, never mind. I was gonna say you could pee in a bottle so you never have to leave the truck, but you ain't
No.
peeing in my truck.
No. No,
I got those weatherproof mats, but no, you ain't, no.
That's hot as fuck, man.
Nah,
That's a lot of
like,
humidity.
Even here in the valley, like it might be 111, but it's like 20.
Yeah, 20%.
30% humidity.
Yeah, it's dry as fuck.
As long as it's not humid, it's
Dry heat
fine.
is still fucking heat. I mean, it's not.
better
I
than
wouldn't say
humid.
It's still
it's better than
heat.
humid heat,
Yeah,
but it's still
100%,
fucking
yeah.
hot.
Yeah, it's still
You still
hot.
feel like
it's
you're
open up
fucking
the oven,
cooking as soon as you go outside. The
At
dry
least you're
heat,
not like sweating your ass off as soon as you like hop out the shower.
you go outside and your skin fucking sizzles. Like you can feel yourself cooking. Heat, fucking heat. Granted, humidity and heat is definitely worse. I agree, but hot
Yeah,
is still fucking
so
hot.
it's
Hot's still hot.
71 humidity and 80 degrees.
Dude, that's fucking terrible.
It's a lot of, well, it's Smoky Mountains is all like that. So from it's this weird, terrible Bermuda Triangle from Memphis to Washington D.C. down to Atlanta, Georgia, and back over, where it's like foggy all the time. And
Yeah,
fog.
it's just got that like that fucking haze. Fuck, I'm getting shot at, Ghost. Woo! Woo! You thought I'm gonna zigzag, huh, bitch? Come on. What up, bitch? Woo!
So
Safe.
you can like the cool thing is you can plant vegetables
Kinda
here
wanna
that
play.
need high humidity and they fucking do
Why do I
awesome.
have 2 beers?
Oh
Somehow
my
I have 2
fucking
beers.
god!
Yeah, if
Who
we
the
come to your
fuck
house,
is
I
shit?
want
You
to
guys
see your
play
garden.
games now? God damn it.
I think that's what I'd be most excited to see is like your little garden set up.
Yeah.
Are you coming?
Hey,
I'm gonna try. It ain't up to me. It's up to my fucking bank. As soon as they give me this money, we hitting the road.
You guys gotta let me know though so I can get shit ready.
yeah.
Oh, I will.
There'll definitely be a notification. I think my AC turned on finally. You know what? Alcohol doesn't help either. No, it did not turn on.
Yes, it does.
No, it makes you hotter.
No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah,
Makes you awesomer.
it does make you awesome.
Awesomer.
Awesomer.
Time to sit down. I'm standing for fucking too long. Yeah, boy. Oh shit, what'd I do? Anyways, time is it? 9:54. I really wish that Rust was cross-platform. I feel like Kenny would enjoy it more.
I thought it was now.
I thought it was too. It is not.
That's what it was supposed to be, right? From the last update?
Let's see.
Or is it only Xbox to Xbox and PC to PC?
Yeah, I think so.
That's fucking dumb.
Let's see. May 17th. Is Rust cross? No. Cross-platform. Rust. Come on, you fucking. PS4 and Xbox One. It's not Xbox. It's not crossplay with PC.
I swear that was what that last update was supposed to be, man. That's stupid.
I think it should be. I think it would be dope.
Yeah. Oh, I'd fucking slay Xbox players all day, man.
I think that's why it's not.
That's
cross-platform.
probably what they found out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm looking right now. I see nada.
Dumb.
I'm definitely down to play tonight, though. If you're still gonna play.
I'm on right now, trying to build up on the north side of that desert, like we were talking about.
You should
Yeah,
you should
girl.
get Rust, Red Bomb. Worth it.
There's so many bases up here, though.
Yeah, there's a lot. We got to take them out. So you building that skull, the saber-tooth thing, Billy?
I am, yeah, in the middle of it. It's a very large overhead project, so I hope it pays off. Otherwise, I'm gonna be fucked.
Overhead in what way?
Well, I've paid $1,000 to produce it so far,
Oh shit!
so it needs to pay off.
I think it'll be pretty dope. I like the concept.
We'll see.
At first, I thought it was kind of like those the eggs. What are they called?
Eggs?
Yeah, the Russian eggs.
Oh,
I think called like Fabergé eggs.
Yeah,
Is that the word?
Fabergé. I thought it was like a. I thought it was
I like that.
a version of a Fabergé egg, only with a fucking skull.
It is kind of like that. So far, by the time I'm done with this batch, I'm gonna have to order more stones. But so far, I got 50 Swarovski crystals into it, 200 yards of glass, 300 simulated rubies, and one 100 carat Alexandrite stone called the Star of Oliver in the forehead. And I'm not done. I got to keep going until the whole thing's done.
Yeah.
You're talking about a fake Alexandrite stone, yeah?
No, it's real Alexandrite.
Oh Jesus, that's cool.
Thanks for knowing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Alexandrite's an amazing stone, and I got real fascinated with how it absorbs light. So I farmed out my own stone, and the guy that cut it named it the Star of Oliver, but it's a pillow cut, which is what I needed. I didn't care really what it was, but it was pillow cut, the right size, so I bought that. So now that's what it's in there. So it's going to be a $2,500 price tag to get, and that's to get like an 80% profit on my expenditures, on my overhead. I don't know why I'm doing it either. It's just like, what are you doing?
More of a passion
Why are
project.
you
Like,
covering?
it's gonna look dope to be able to say you made something like that.
Why are you covering a fucking saber-tooth tiger skull in semi-precious stones? It's very strange. It's gonna sell, guaranteed.
No doubt. I mean, already what I've seen, it looked pretty fucking badass. But
I'm not trying to distract the conversation. I'm just
no.
working.
Oh
Not
yeah.
at all.
What the fuck is Juneteenth?
Some BLM.
Well, it's not necessarily BLM. It's just, I think Juneteenth is the day that, like, officially slavery was renounced. Like, slavery was the end of slavery. So that's where Juneteenth came from.
That's it.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty. I think that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
You
It's
mean
when,
we were like, hey, we acknowledge some shit? All right, let's rock it out.
I mean, that's pretty much
when
with every
it's
fucking thing, right?
It's
No.
the day that the Northern generals came down to the South and announced to all the slaves that they
Yeah,
were free.
I think it's
for Texas. It was one of the last states that had abolished slavery.
But it wasn't the last, because that was South Carolina.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'm not saying like it shouldn't be celebrated or whatever. I'm just like, okay, cool. We didn't do this. Why? Like,
Well, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's a cool concept.
no, I'm saying like we haven't done this sooner, and
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
As long
what's
as
the big deal?
my
Is, like,
my biggest takeaway is I'm all
Why
for
is
it.
it so important now?
I think it's important. I think my biggest takeaway is as long as they
I
don't
was-
as long as they don't try to be like 4th of July means nothing. Like 4th of July is a big thing, right?
But it's not even the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But that's
Memorial Day is a huge thing. Veterans
But-
Day is a
but
huge
that's-
thing. 4th of
that's-
July is a huge thing. Christmas, Easter.
But that's the
whatever.
but that's the concept, right? Is they're
Yeah.
like for America, 4th of July is like, okay, that's our Independence Day. But then from a slavery perspective, they're like, well, June 19th is our Independence Day, and I completely agree. I think that's
But it's not.
but I think that's pretty cool. But as long as they don't,
It's the day that you became part of the country in the sense, but you're. It's
but
not.
it really should have never been that way. Obviously, it was. You can't. We weren't there. It's nothing we can fix. Nothing we can take back.
Bro,
But I
do you
feel like-
understand that like slaves build all empires? Like it's
Well,
not
of
about
course, like Persian slaves
I'm not-
and fucking yeah. No matter where you go,
Egyptian slaves,
were,
Roman
yeah,
slaves,
yeah.
Persian
the
slaves.
naked brother. I had nothing on me. Good game.
That's
Sorry. Talking shit in Rust.
Why are you being a slave? Why are you being a slave in the game?
But no, I mean like that's a major thing. Like in big culture, like there's
Yeah.
more slaves now than there were then.
Well, I don't know if there's
In the
more,
world.
but there are still slaves like Dubai and stuff like that.
No, there's more slaves now than there were then.
I don't know.
But
I
in
don't know the
America,
numbers.
in
We're-
America,
we're in
in
the
the
world.
anyways, there's not.
Yeah, unless you call it sex trafficking, slavery. Which
Well, I
kind
mean,
of-
back then there was 1 billion people in the world. Now we got 7.28 billion
okay,
people.
you're right. You're right. It just goes to say that like, just
There's more
statistically wise, yeah.
They're saying
But
it's more.
But
I don't know the percentage.
But that's the whole point. Is like in America, June 19th was kind of like the end of slavery, like the official end of slavery. So I think it's a cool idea to have it.
Okay. Side note: cheap labor, under the table, borderline.
And that still continues, yeah.
Somewhat.
It's borderline. I'm not saying like, yeah, it's not the same. Like they still get a paycheck to some degree, but
Yeah.
it's fucking borderline, and that shit goes on all the time, and it's no big deal.
True, true.
Nobody talked about it. But no, I was like, I just
I
didn't
won't
understand what
disagree with you
Juneteenth
on
was.
that point for sure. Like, you know, that definitely is a thing. Nowadays.
Now, my major issues with what's going on in the planet is like, we don't talk about the big issue. We talk about the little issue and blow it up.
Yeah.
And we pick these martyrs who are just really
Piece of
have
shit.
terrible backgrounds.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, you want to put everything you got behind a gang member, a guy who's, you know,
The angel of
assaulted
the family.
people. Yeah,
Put
and
put a gun to his pregnant girlfriend.
right, or you know, like it's just all these crazy things. Like we don't pick martyrs, like the autistic kid in Colorado who got beat up by the cops, and then they reenacted it, and it was like nobody said shit about it, and they
Yeah.
fucking murdered this kid.
Yeah.
Who, the only thing that he had was he was autistic and didn't want to be touched and had like a freak out. And you straight murdered this kid. And it was like, oh yeah, that feels bad for that guy.
Well,
But then we're
That
like,
sucks.
yeah, man, like he got passed over. They reenacted the whole thing and made a joke and a mockery out of it, and they're still on the force. But like, people, there's a cop in fucking San Diego or La Mesa County, whatever, just got fired for doing his job.
Well,
it's wild.
Kudos for the entire fucking Portland
Who walked
riot
out?
Oh.
who fucking who
Yeah.
walked
Oh,
out. Exactly. I'll fucking give them kudos all day for that shit because 100% the town wants
Well,
to be
fuck
fucking
Portland.
political about that stuff. Like, if you're trying to do something for the right reasons, fine. But if you want to like be political behind it, fuck you. Like that's if you get voted in for a particular reason, at that point, drop the politics, man. Like you should be for what's best behind everybody, and that up there is not what's best for everybody. What they're doing up there, it's
Yeah.
not fucking good. It's not.
I concur.
It's just weird as fuck on how we've gotten so far. I don't want to say
Progressive. progressive. No, you can. I mean, it is very progressive, and that's the thing. There is a difference between Democrats, Republicans, progressives, and the Tea Party or the Conservatives. If you want to even go to that point of it, like there's a huge distinction in the past decade between all of those parties.
It's just weird as fuck, man. It's like how you can literally just sit behind people and be like, oh no, this is a great person, and you're going, but you know this person.
Well, that's like Kamala Harris, right? You're like,
holy shit,
everyone's
man.
behind her, and you're like, how the fuck are you behind her when you're anti-police? How the fuck are you behind her when you're like anti-police fucking corruption? She literally kept people in prison hiding fucking evidence.
She's slipped away to the top committed felony
She's my second in command, and I will support her all the way.
You have no choice. You can't say anything. Yeah, you literally can't say anything.
No, he could say that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's what I'll say.
That's the only thing you're allowed to say.
Yeah.
On the topic. But no, man, it's like when she went to the border to go check out the border, she went to fuck Canada. And you're like, yeah, that's not the border we're talking about, dumbass.
Well, the what was that interview?
Wrong way.
There was
Wrong
there was that interview. It was like Univision or something like that, and they were even asking her like, "Hey, when are you going to go to the border?" And she got all pissed off about it. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
I mean, the president who is first in command, kind of told you to go take care of the border problem. What are you doing about it?
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, that's interesting. It's amazing how it got worse, even though you just bashed the guy before you. Left and right, which is, I don't care left, right, center.
Yeah.
But
Well,
like,
not only that, plenty of things have gotten worse. Look at the fucking price of steel. Look at the price of
Gas.
fucking gas. Look at the price of fucking just in general, like items have gone up. It's crazy. And then they're lifting all the tariffs or all the shit that happened against China. It's like, what
Hey,
the
man,
fuck are you guys
graphics
doing?
card prices are coming down, okay? If
crazy.
they can make them. If they can make them.
yeah,
You can't find chips.
yeah.
That's a huge, dude. Even in the military right now, that is a huge fucking problem. Just with the chips that we use in our aircraft and our ships and stuff like that, it's a huge fucking problem right now. It's crazy.
I mean, and literally anything you want to buy that has a CPU chip in it, or any type of chip, is fucking stupid expensive, or you can't find it.
Yeah.
I have a USB. It's called a rubber. It's called a rubber ducky. It has a ARM CPU processor on it, a little ARM processor, and it simulates human input. So you program it, you plug it into a PC, and the computer thinks it's a keyboard, not a USB. So whatever you program on it, it thinks the computer's typing. So the PC inherently trusts the fucking USB because it thinks a human is controlling it. So you can bypass things like UAC, you can get into the registry, you can do whatever you want. And it's a script, so obviously it runs as fast as the fucking bus speed on the motherboard will run. So like, let's say someone leaves a computer unlocked to plug it in, it just fucking goes crazy, installs shit. But you can't even find those because there's no fucking CPUs for it.
Called a what? A UAC?
Yeah, UAC in Windows.
I'm
You want to put that in fucking layman's terms, bro?
You know
I'm
when
so out of.
you know when you click on something in Windows and then a little Windows prompts up and it goes, "Do you want to continue? Yes or no?" Like there's
Yes.
that's called UAC. It's Windows' way of preventing a program to run. So a program's not going to know when that Windows pops up. But when you use this USB, it thinks that a human is at the keyboard clicking things. It tricks the computer into thinking that a human is doing things. And so you
That's
can
too
bypass things like
tricky.
that. Exactly. It's very cool.
Too tricky.
But they're called rubber
It's
duckies.
tricky. Listen, it's so tricky. It's tricky
It's tricky,
Tricky.
tricky.
Calm down. Was it Run DMC? It's a pretty cool device.
Hey, history.
There you go. There you go. It's a pretty cool device. I got some cool toys.
Panagolior.
I don't have one of those. You know what? Here you go. Here's a good story.
Oh god.
There's a kid that me and Kenny met. Me and Kenny met this kid. He has a H2. He has
Okay.
R1M, and he just bought what's that? Full carbon Panigale.
The Super Leggero?
It's full carbon fiber. Like straight
Yeah.
up carbon fiber.
It's $100 grand.
Yeah, he had one.
Okay.
He made a video and he was riding through Ortega. Like I met him, he's kind of cool. But then I watched the video of him and he was like crossing the double yellow through Ortega, like just riding like an asshole. And I was like, bro, you're gonna fucking crash. He goes, you know, I know what I'm doing. You know, that type of guy.
Yeah.
He just wrecked his Panigale.
Ooh.
He doesn't even wear gear. He
Ooh,
wears
really?
he wears a fucking helmet and he's a model.
I mean, good for
Dude,
him.
he
but-
must be handsome.
He fucked his shit up.
Must be a handsome
I was
That's
like,
a bummer.
I was just like, man, you just wrecked that bike so bad, dude. I'm like,
That
oh
sucks,
my
dude.
god, what a fucking machine to wreck.
I mean,
especially when you're a model.
dude, I
He's
love,
like
I love-
20 some years old, you know. He's got that
I
I
love
can't get hurt
motorcycles.
mentality.
Oh, dude. The fact that I even am able to talk anymore is fucking mind blowing.
Yeah,
on
but
my
it-
first
but
bike.
it- but
like I
it's-
did some stupid shit.
You know, the problem is like, yeah, but when someone tells you like, bro, you're riding like an asshole, like, look, and then you try to come back and try to say, I know what I'm doing, I know how to ride, and you're like, okay, bro. That's the
You
second.
can always learn.
Yeah, yeah.
While riding.
Right,
But
that's
you're
the
never-
thing.
You're
That's the
never
thing.
good enough at riding a motorcycle.
Exactly.
Ever.
It's just be a consistent learning experience, right? Exactly.
There's things that I used to do on a motorcycle that I don't do because I'm not good enough at riding anymore. Because I'm not on a bike every day anymore.
I had a I agree with you with that because I don't ride every day anymore. So
Right. I
when
used
I
to
ride,
ride
I take
365 days a year.
I'm super cautious when I ride now. I don't fucking go stupid crazy like I used to lane split, and I don't ride every day, and so I have to take into account that I'm rusty as fuck. You know.
Dude, I went for a lane split the other day, and I was like, "Oh shit,
It's
that
fat.
was really close."
Yeah. I feel you, man.
And before I
It
dude,
was
I've lane
nothing.
split. I've lane split, gaps that are smaller than that,
Dude,
but
when
it was like speeds way
I
faster.
remember lane splitting on the way to work, going 100 miles an hour behind a motorcycle cop.
Right.
No problem, and we were just fucking splitting. And I was
Yeah.
now I'm like, there's no way, man. That's fucking crazy. Instead, stop traffic, man. What the fuck? It's
I
crazy.
won't-
But you learn like you learn your like you drive like an asshole, or you whatever it is. I don't know. I don't ride as much anymore, so I definitely take
Dude, I
take
used
my
to do
time.
So I used to do a $1.20 to and from work. Jeans or freaking shorts and a t-shirt with gloves and a helmet on. I didn't give a fuck what.
But my point being is
or
like when
not.
someone tells you something, obviously it's
I
like
used to walk to work naked. No one get shit.
you used to ride to work naked. What are you talking about? Yeah. So, but that's not the first time. Like, I remember watching a video one time. 'Cause sometimes I'll go on Reddit and I'll look at like new vloggers. You know, they post shit. And I remember watching this kid and I was like, dude, you ride like an asshole. And I straight up like left the whole thing. Like, dude, you fucking need to like, you need to know your shit, know your limits, blah blah blah. And then a year later, I get an email from this lady, and it was his mom, and he died. He died. And she read my comment, and she messaged me, and she's like, "Hey, she was just like, I really appreciate you trying to talk some sense into my kid. She's like, I saw your comment, and I wish he would have listened to you, blah blah blah." And he died, and I was like, and I don't do it out of like.
But that's how people take it.
Yeah, I literally do it as like, I don't want to see someone die. I want to see someone learn. I want you to keep riding. I want you to ride into your 50s and 60s. I want you to continue to enjoy riding. And so I never say it as I never comment in a, I know more than you. It's more of a like, hey man, like, just pay attention, check yourself, keep learning kind of thing. And yeah, man, I was like, holy shit. And that was kind of an interesting situation to do that. And he was just a younger kid, you know, and that's the problem. And that's the same thing with this kid. I was like, he's a cool kid, but it's one of those guys that has more money than sense. And I was like, I just kind of left him a comment a while ago, and he just, you know, he kind of was like, whatever. And I was like, all right. And well, he fucking ate shit for sure.
Oh, he might not have eaten shit. He might have just got clobbered.
Oh, he's in a cast, and fucking his wrists are all. And that's the thing.
No, I meant the kid who died might have
Oh
just
yeah, I don't know.
missed a split and.
I don't know what. I didn't ask. You know, I just, you know, she just said she wished she would have listened to me. And my advice wasn't anything other than, hey man, like learn your limits, because he was like, at the time he said he'd been riding like 5 months, and he goes, I feel so confident. I need a bigger bike. This isn't.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
Bro, you just started riding, man. 5 months, you don't know what you're doing, man. You need to keep. You know, it was kind of that thing. And yeah, he didn't make it, and I was like, man, that sucks. But
The first, I feel like, is depending on how much you ride, obviously, but like, and how comfortable you feel. The 300 is totally fucking pointless.
I'm glad I went with the 650. I felt like that was enough to get me going.
I think a 300 gives you too much desire to want, and you get the mentality of I need the bigger bike to be able to really experience riding. And then so that mentality goes, let's say you have 15 grand. You've stashed away, you've learned how to, you're like, I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna go get my license, I'm gonna go take the MSF course. All right, great. So now I know how to ride because I took the MSF course.
Yeah, but
And you're like,
even at the MSF course, when you finish the MSF course, they'll straight up tell you, you know how to ride in a parking lot now.
yeah, right.
You're muted, Chris, by the way.
You're muted, Chris.
I think your headset's down. Put your little mic down, or I don't know what you're using.
Super basic.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
And then so you go from the MSF course and you're like, oh, dude, I know how to fucking ride.
Yeah.
So then you take the 300 out and you're like, oh, I know how to ride, because the 300, my biggest problem with 300s are they don't have enough power to get you out of trouble, but the power is so low that they're hard to get you into trouble.
Yeah.
So you're fine there to a degree.
It depends on where
creates
you're
bad
riding.
habits.
If you're
Of
riding
course.
in the city, yeah. But if you're riding in a country area, you're probably going to be happy with a
whole
300.
different-
Yeah, you'll probably be happy with that.
Like even
No.
even in the country, man, like you could still get kind of spotty.
I've
on a
watched,
300 for sure.
but I mean, I'm saying I've watched real riders on a 300 keep up with riders on 600s and thousands.
Oh,
Oh,
through
yeah.
twisties,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's why I'm saying it depends. I think it depends on where
Right.
you're at.
No,
If
I'm
you're in a
talking
city,
Let me generalize this. I'm talking about commuting and city riding.
yeah, 300's not
Freeway,
enough. Not enough.
city streets. I'm not talking about you're trying to learn and build progression. I'm talking about the progression of a motorcycle
Yeah,
rider. You
okay.
go from MSF to 300, and then you're like, I need the bigger bike. I need the
Yeah,
600. That's
I
the
agree.
biggest jump you're gonna make, period, on your motorcycle riding ever.
But that's why I think a 650. It's not a super sport, but it's still enough power to get you out of any fucking situation. But you're
Right.
not gonna go from fucking. You're not going from 0 to 120 in fucking 5 seconds. You know.
Right. But you have the mentality starting at a 300. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, I get you.
so then you go from, let's say this kid started on a 300, and then now he's on a 600, and he's like, dude, I can do a $120 in freaking 5 seconds. Give me the 1,000 because I need to do a $150 in 5 seconds. And it's the same mentality. And it's why I was so against 1,000 cc
Still am.
motorcycles for so long. I am no longer. But
No?
I want 1,000.
I wish so for a starter rate. I wish that DMVs and stuff would check your license just to see your experience. Like you shouldn't be up to 1,000 unless you've had at least 2 or 3 years of riding experience.
So,
But that's just my personal take on it. You know,
I'm totally with you, but I used to think that a 1,000 cc bike on the street, there was no point for it whatsoever. And my only argument for it now is it can do 200 miles an hour, and there's a perfect point to do 200, and everybody should experience it.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, they should.
It's fucking, dude. It is the oddest experience I've ever had in my life. because you're on a motorcycle that is loud at 180 and it is dead silent at 200.
I had
It's
well,
crazy, isn't it?
It's fucking weird.
I had Kenny's R1 for a month and a half, and I was commuting on it. I was like, dude, this bike is crazy, but it was uncomfortable as fuck. But I fucking like, it was fucking dope. I loved riding it back and forth. It just was uncomfortable, but I agree with you.
You just like, there is a different power. Like that is, I'm fucking with some big boy shit.
Yeah, it's different because it's like it's got that go-go juice, you know, like
Go-go.
as soon as you want it, it's fucking gone, you know. It's a
You don't have to shift to do 100 miles an hour.
no.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Well, I found myself in his R1. I was be on the freeway in third gear, and you're like, wait, this is only third gear? Like you look down, you're like, oh fuck, third gear? That's crazy. You know, where
And
like
you're
even like my 765, I'm in fifth gear on the freeway. You know.
I'm always in sixth. I would rather just putz around in sixth gear, and when I need to downshift, slam it.
I just don't notice it. That's the difference. I mean, I just don't notice what gear I'm in on the 765. But the cool thing about the 765 is it's got clutchless, or it's got the auto blip down and up. So it's pretty dope.
I like. So when I go to Florida and I ride the Panigale, actually his Triumph has it too, but it has the auto up but not down, and I kind of like the fact that you can kind of preload down. I preload my gears anyways, so like I'll put pressure underneath the clutch before.
I mean, on my 765 or my 750, I'd preload because
or on the lever.
Technically, you don't have to like. Right, as long as you preload up. I don't know about down. I've never tried it down on the 750. But, it's so fucking. I get so lazy with the 765 because it's just like blah 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 blah. Yeah. It's so.
The
nice.
sound is so cool though.
Yeah, it's so good.
You're like bagging gears,
just to hear it. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like auto shit is just not my thing. Like I would rather have a car be a manual. I'd rather bang my own gears on a motorcycle.
Bro, if you're going at it with someone, that auto blip is dope. You just like bap 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 bap. It's pretty good. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't race many people.
I don't either, but it's just nice to have it.
I really didn't. I drove fairly conservative when I was riding back then, and that was partially because of the way that people drove back in Virginia and the area that I lived in.
Yeah.
If I was riding here in California, I'd be so sketched to fucking lane.
You know what's funny is no one even. Oh, really? It's easy.
What?
Yeah. No, man. Like I like in the I think I rode for like 5 or 6 years when I was in Virginia. I probably kicked a good 5 or 6 doors while I was over there, and like riding next to somebody.
Yeah, but in California, people tend to move over for you.
They do, yeah. And well, I'd like to think so. Anyways, like I'm very mindful of riders myself, being one. I'd like to think that Californians are, and I've seen it myself. You know, it just at like stoplights, people will leave wider space. At least around here.
Or even on the freeway, it happens, man. They move over for you. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I'm kind of wanting to get back into it myself. Is just because of the landscape here and the knowledge that people here have of riders. In Virginia, like no one gave a fuck about riders, man. Like it was scary. It was fucking scary around there to ride, and it sketched me out.
When we rode up to Oregon, we got stuck in traffic and we were like, fuck this. So we were lane splitting, and then they called the cops on us. And then the cops pulled us over and they were like, we got a call that you were riding recklessly at a very low speed.
Reckless at a low speed?
Yeah, that's what they said. They let us go. They just let us go, but it was pretty funny.
Dude, it's weird though. Lane splitting in Florida, different ball game.
Is it?
Game
Lane,
off.
you
Oh,
lane
it's-
split at like 180 miles an hour.
No,
that's why.
no. I mean, okay, yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like we were, you know, you're just out for a ride and then you come back and it's drive time and there's people out and whatever and there's traffic, and you lane split and these motherfuckers. It's not even that they stay in their lane. They start pinching you in, and you're like, dude, are you for real?
That's
right
how it was in Oregon, man. They don't want you
move
to
over?
split, man. No, they fucking don't want you to pass. Like they'll
And
be
I'm like, what
honking,
is your
cussing at you, and they try to
Because
keep
you're
you in.
You're helping out traffic by doing that.
They don't know that. They're just jealous that you're
I
like.
know.
They're like, oh, you're
getting in
you know-
front. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's exactly.
You're
right.
in front of an endless line.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. But it's safer for motorcycles to split lanes. And that's the
Definitely.
thing that
If everyone else is on the same page.
no, even so. So lane splitting, although by 0.2% increases your chances of an accident on a motorcycle, it diminishes the chance of that accident being lethal by like 72%.
Yeah.
So like I would much rather have a 0.2% chance of getting hit for a 72% chance of it being
Of surviving.
yes.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what people don't understand. And it's not about that I want to be somewhere faster, although I get to be. It's about I like riding, I don't want to sit in traffic, and I want to be safe. That's what it is.
Well, it's you know, nowadays it's not that big of an issue with air cooling. Older motorcycles, yeah, that used to be a fucking problem.
Yeah, that's why it started in LA.
Yeah.
Because LAPD, when the Olympics came in '88,
They had a bunch of brand new Harley Davidsons, and they overheated because of all the Olympic traffic. So they said, "How about you go in between the cars?" And ever since then,
But even then, like, you're still relieving the congestion of traffic because now you're literally between two vehicles. You're not taking up a whole lane with space in between you. You know, like it, especially down in the LASD area, it's a huge relief for areas like that, and even in like mega metropolitan areas, New York, even in like Southeast Virginia, Florida, Miami, like it's gonna relieve traffic congestion.
but yeah, you can lane
Just
split in
allow
fucking
it.
Arkansas
Yeah.
at stoplights. You're allowed to go in between
Well,
cars
that's
in Arkansas.
I think that's considered filtering.
Yes, it is filtering, but like, you can lane split in California, you can filter in Arkansas, and outside of that, you can't do it in any other state. And it's like, how the fuck is Arkansas progressive?
Yeah.
All right, fellas, I'm going to have to hop off. Fucking English is hard, man.
That's all good.
All good, man.
But hopefully I'll catch y'all very soon on one. Of
Are
the
you
next
are you jumping off of Rust too?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off for Rust, but it's only 10:30, so I might be on a little later if you're on.
All right, man.
Deuces.
Pete,
Later. Pleasure.
Oh man. What a fucking week.
You back at Amazon?
Fuck no, I quit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was like, fuck that place. It's just not worth the stress and workload to keep going there. The money wasn't worth it. Yeah. I remember towards the end, like you weren't supposed to have earphones in, and so in one department, I was pretty by myself, and so I would have the Raycons in, and I would just put the mask. We were able to wear the gaiters.
Oh, okay.
And so I just keep my ears covered, and then they made a rule that you couldn't wear those anymore. So I was like, "Fuck! I can't wear those anymore." So I went online and I bought those. Earbuds that they look like earphones, or they look like earplugs, but they're earphones.
Yep.
And then I was wearing those, and then this lady, one of the supervisors, came up to me one day. He's like, "You can't wear those." I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You can't have earphones." And I pulled one out. I'm like, "These are earplugs," because it's loud in there, and so they have earplugs everywhere. And I was like, "These are earplugs," and I pulled one out because it looked like an earplug. It didn't look like a speaker. And she looked at me like, I'm like, "What? I can't? You tell me I can't wear earplugs?" And she's like, "Well, those look like earphones." I'm like, "It's an earplug." She's like, "Well, you can't have those type." And I'm like, downstairs, if you go to the machine, they have these ones with the cable. Like, these are just reusable. I don't want to use the fucking one that I have to keep throwing away, you know? And she was like, "I'll be back." And then she left. And then she came back later and apologized because they did have them. But they were earphones. I was like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not fucking. There's no way I could work. Like, there was one job that I had. So the machine would come up and the screen would say, "Go to this," like you would scan the bottom tag of the pod, and then it would say, "Go to this bin," and then you would scan the bin, and then it would say, and then you'd have to count all the items one at a time. You pull everything out, but you count it one at a time, like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 30 items, 10
Right.
items, 20, and then you put in how many items there were, and it would be like, "Nope, count it again." So then you would have to pull everything out and then count it one at a time. And then it was like, okay, imagine doing that 8 hours, man, just over and over again. It was so brutal, dude. It was like mind numbing, right? So that's why I was like, listen to like audiobooks, listen to music, because you just
something.
Yeah, I was like listening to an audiobook, and like in 1 week I would get through an audiobook, and I was like, I'd get into the book, But they were like, "No, you can't do that." And I was got too crazy, man. I was like, you know what? Fuck this, man. I'm out. I can't do it, man. You guys got too many rules. It was crazy. And they have this thing called time off task where they would like, if you weren't at your station, you would incur what's called time off task. If you go to the bathroom, you incur a time off task. If you go drink of water, you incur time off task. And after you get so much time off task, they come to you and they're like, "Why do you have so much time off task? Why aren't you at your..." And you're like, "Bitch, I went to the bathroom." Or like, I had to take a shit. What? Leave me the fuck alone, It's just, they monitor everything, man. It's so fucking nuts. Like, you back from your break a minute late, and I just didn't care. So I was like constantly like, they were constantly asking me shit. I was like, "Bitch, I don't give a fuck about this place. Just give me my money."
Like, I'm doing this dumbass shit.
Yeah, it was interesting, man. But it is what it is, And then, so I hurt my back, and then I was like, they took forever to like, they basically just snowballed me and didn't want to give me a position where I could work easily. So they waited until I was like, my doctor's note essentially said I can come back. And then after that, I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to go back. I'll just spend my days working out and playing video games. So that's what happened. It's an interesting experience, though. Like, I learned a lot, like how Amazon works, kind of thing, which is kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I'm good. Hard pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to many people at all. It was cool to see the machinery, like they had robots and shit, and like that stuff was kind of cool to see how everything worked and how the whole process worked. Like, they had a job where all you had to do was fill boxes. So like the people that would pack your items, on the other side were people that would just put boxes in like in spots, and then the machine would say, "Use this box for these items," and they would pull. So when you look at your box, they have like numbers. That has to do with the size of the box. Like, it's like A3,
Right.
whatever. And so when the person that was putting the boxes up, that's all they did is like they would go grab a pallet of boxes, open them up, and they would put them in the spot. And I never did. I mean, they did made us do it once because the shits were always breaking down, and I was like itchy as fuck dealing with cardboard. I was like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They got so many things to do there. But it's just, I don't know, man. And then there's no windows inside, other than in the break rooms, so you don't even know what time it is. So you're working, whether you're working in the daytime, whether you're working at midnight, whether you're working at 10 o'clock, it just feels the same. Like it's kind of like casinos, how they try to make you lose track of time. Exactly, it's exactly the same. That's what they do. They try to make you forget about what time it is. So it's always just work time. Craziness. But yeah, I couldn't take it. I did it for what, 5 months, 6 months, and I was like, okay. I thought I was gonna be able to keep going, and then like that last day when I was supposed to go back to work, I used my last vacation day, and then the next day I was like, no, I just resigned. Fuck this. No, thank you.
Yeah. So no fifth bike for you.
Unless it's a Grom.
What, you want a Grom?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think a Grom would be dope to put some fucking dirt tires to be able to do whatever you want with it.
Dude, I want a Grom to go get coffee on.
Exactly.
That's what
Yeah.
the fuck I want a Grom for.
Even put a
It's
fucking coffee cup holder on that bitch too, just because that's a fucking whatever bike. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now I just
Totally.
do my normal job. That's it. And jujitsu. That's been fun.
That's good.
Murder yoga.
Murder yoga.
No, I'm telling you, man, it's so crazy. Like, dude, some of these people, man, it's scary, dude. These guys get a hold of you. You don't even know, man. Some of these people look ordinary as fuck. And you would never know. But if they got their hands on you, man, game over. There's nothing you can do.
There's a different. It's different. Like, there's people who are good in the gym, and those are the people who are not scary at all outside of the gym. And then there's the people who can just bang.
Well, it's interesting because you find, looking at statistics, most people that try jiu-jitsu, most of them never get past their white belt. And then most people, and then the next step is you get your blue belt. And your blue belt is still pretty, you're literally still a white belt. You just have the fundamentals down, right? You don't,
right.
That's all you have. You have the fundamentals down. That's really what a blue belt is. And you kind of start learning about, okay, now I have the fundamentals. Let me learn a little bit more. And then you get purple belt. Once you get purple belt, I mean, in general, a blue belt is going to fuck up just about anybody in the street. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. Unless you have experience, a blue belt is probably going to choke you the fuck out. You know? They may not box. They might not know Muay Thai. They may not have a street fight. But as soon as they get their hands on you, there's nothing you can do. Like, but then you get like, go start going up. And it's interesting. You start seeing like, I saw this meme and it was like a 20-year-old white belt, like yoked up, going crazy, trying to, whatever. And then you have this like brown belt that's like 50 years old.
It just fucks everybody up.
Yeah, just fuck.
It's just like
dad bod, fucking.
Yeah, please leave me alone.
Yeah, no effort. Yeah.
And you're like,
no
that's
effort.
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
but that guy was that white belt at 20 years old who was ready to bang and got his shit kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
But you get guys who are like I've sparred with black belts before that can bang, and you're like, it's 5 seconds and it's over, and I'm not trained at all. And then you get a guy who's solid black belt in the gym and could never hold his own in a street fight to save his life.
There's a difference in a black belt in jiu-jitsu and a black belt in anything else. Right? A black belt in karate, you can probably get a black belt in karate in 5 years. a black belt in. I mean, really, that's what's the other one? I mean, judo. Judo's pretty legit too. Judo, they'll fuck you up too.
Judo, Muay Thai.
Yeah, Muay Thai doesn't have belts, so,
Okay.
So like that's why I say like, but like a black belt in like jiu-jitsu, you're talking about someone that's been training 12, 13, 15 years to get a black belt. Those motherfuckers are no joke. They will a black belt, a brown belt, and a purple belt. Those motherfuckers will fucking murder you. Like, that's what I'm saying. A blue belt will hold his own in a street fight against someone that doesn't know. Like, as long as they get a hold of you, you know. But like when you get like purple, brown, and black, you don't have a chance. They will fucking strangle you. They will flip you. It's just crazy. It's funny because my kids are doing it now, and they're going up against little higher belts, and the kids will be like, you know, they'll let you get mount, and then they'll be like, you want to see how long it takes me to get out of this? And it's like, oh, all right, I'm out. They're out of it. They're on their back already being choked by the time they say like, okay. So
That's
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, I have my biggest problem is with people that are bigger than me. I can handle someone my size or, you know, obviously lighter than me, but as soon as they're bigger than me, like I struggle getting like fucking suffocated. That's how I hurt my rib this last time. This fucking brown belt, this older dude. This dude was like, he's got to be like almost 50, and he was like, yeah, we're going at it, and he goes, yeah, I'm going for knee surgery tomorrow because my knee's all fucked up. This motherfucker crushed my rib, and I'm like, I'm out for like the next week. I've been out since like a week and a half because my rib popped, and his motherfucker was going to surgery the next day. Like, who does that? He's like, I got knee surgery tomorrow, and I'm like, what are you doing here? You know, but he's a brown belt. He didn't even like struggle. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, but it's so much fun, man. It's I've been enjoying it. You definitely get put in your place. That was the same day I was saying this kid, younger guy, thought he was gonna fuck me up, man, and pretty much the same level as me, and I was able to handle him, and you could definitely tell he was not happy. He's like, this old motherfucker. It's pretty funny. You get checked a lot there. Your ego gets checked. Easy.
Oh, I just found your model guy.
Oh, did you? Did it pop up?
Yeah, it said I crashed Panigale V4 going 150.
The whole left side is fucking gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just don't quite. A video with an R1 popped up. Oh, okay. Just don't quite understand.
What?
Point of owning R1M and an H2 in
And the Panigale?
a V4 carbon.
Oh, it was a V4 carbon. See?
Yeah, it was a V4. So he had a V4 and then had carbon fairings on it.
Wait, did you find it on YouTube or did you find it on Instagram?
No, I found it on YouTube. I'm looking at his stuff right now.
Dude, send me the link. I have only seen it. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did comment on his YouTube. Did he post a video?
He's got a lot of videos.
Yeah, but did he post a video about his carbon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if this is the right person. Let's see.
It's definitely the right person, bro.
Let's see. This him. That's him. Yep. Yep. There's oh man, yeah, that's him.
Like
This dude's an idiot, man.
I just don't get owning the same bike. Like,
yeah, they're all super sports.
Right, like I want a Panigale R, but I have a fucking FZ09. Like, it doesn't even cover the same fucking ground of a bike. Like they're totally different. I would love a cruiser. That's why I wanted the FTR 1200. Until you shattered my fucking hopes.
It's just a disappointing bike, dude. That bike was beautiful. I thought it was dope.
And then, but like these bikes have nothing to do with one another. You don't ride one for this. They're all different. And then a Grom would be awesome, just to have a Grom to like. Oh, dude, I gotta. Oh shit, we left something at the grocery store. Let me slap a helmet on. Rap. See ya.
Oh, there it was. So he was on Ortega, and I put the last time I was on this road, a bike went over double yellow, because that's what he was doing. He was crossing the double yellow at like fucking stupid fast, right into another bike. Both riders, passengers dead, and he said bad luck plus inexperienced. I like Canyon because it's chill, fast Canyon ride. Yeah.
That was his response.
Yeah. Here, watch. Look at. I'll send you the link here. Look at here's the video. You can see the conversation. And if you watch the video, he rides like an asshole, especially through Ortega. Like he was splitting lanes in oncoming traffic. Like, it's a 2-lane highway. Cars were coming on and facing him and going the other way, and he was splitting lanes between them. I'm like, bruh. Like, that's crazy, man.
Oh, what the fuck is this weird? Trust me, bro. I've been riding long enough to know the risk. Also, riding safe or commuting is an experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
Yeah, this guy's an idiot. And I knew he was gonna crash. And sure enough, he wrecked this fucking dope-ass fucking bike like an idiot.
100 miles in canyons or track ain't the same as going on a road trip.
Yeah, I don't even know what he was talking about. He's just...
I can do 100 miles in canyons in a day. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Doesn't even... Did you timestamp it? Is that where it's gonna go?
I don't know. It's probably where I was watching the video.
Oh, okay. So it's already passed then. Assuming.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, exactly what I called was gonna happen happened.
And it's like, I understand that I may not be the greatest person to talk on being a good writer for the community, but like, you don't have to ride. Like, it's a busy, like, you can tell that the street's busy. This isn't like a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Saturday or Sunday. Ooh, RC8. Holy shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Do you see that shit?
He's going for a freaking lane split.
I told you, into oncoming traffic on a 2-lane
when
road.
the car merges over on him to make the turn. The GoPro, it was close on GoPro footage, so...
It was even closer.
Dude, what the fuck is this shit?
Mm-hmm.
I just, like...
I should go back to that comment and just leave one comment, ...
Nah, ain't no point.
He ain't gonna learn.
Holy shit, dude, these dudes are split on the inside and the... What the fuck
I told you, dude. I was like, that's why I was left to comment. I was like, man, you guys, that's ridiculous, man. It's crazy.
Wow. Oh, who the fuck? People actually ride like this.
Yeah, they do. It's
like,
crazy.
I was listening to you and I was like, how bad could it be? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
so the last me and Sub D were riding in that area, and he had to get gas, and so we stopped and went the opposite route, and then we went to the whatever that bar is, and we had some food and shit. And the time that we would be going through that area, 2 bikers crashed head on right when we would have been in that area, because the dude went over a fucking double yellow straight into another fucking bike. So I don't know. I mean, you know, you try to leave a comment. I met the only reason I even commented was I know this guy. Like, we met him at an event a few times, and so I was like, you know, like, hey man, I know he's young and I don't know where he gets his money from, but it seems like his mommy and daddy buy him all his shit.
Don't you find it odd that you ride like a fucking street Rossi in a t-shirt though?
And
Like,
that's my biggest, he didn't even ride gear. He never rides in gear. He rides in a t-shirt. Especially, like, you watch some of his Instagram videos and he's out in the middle of the night doing like 150 miles on the freeway with a t-shirt and tennis shoes. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
I'm all good with a t-shirt and tennis shoes, but have a jacket over it.
No, well, fucking, of course, have a jacket on. That's the point.
But then he rides in gauntlet gloves. Like, I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys are dabbing it up for riding like
Jackassy. Yeah.
Bro, that doesn't even make sense. And then his like, oh, what a fucking weirdo.
Oh, one of the comments says no insurance, so he didn't even have insurance on the bike. Oh, he had liability on the bike.
Oh my god.
He had liability on the bike.
Serious.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate to say this, but that whole ride clutch thing has like just inspired this bullshit.
It's crazy, man.
And it's not even like how they advertise. They're just like, they don't advertise to go ride with no gear or go ride like a squid. But it's crazy that that's what that brand, like, this guy rides in a clutch t-shirt and then his homies they're in clutch jackets. You're like, how does that work, man? Like, they don't tell you to go squid. Dude, him and his friends have some sick ass bikes though.
Money, man.
Bro, we're talking about a fucking S1000, RSV4R, Panigale, an RC8, the broke guy rolling up on a fucking CBR 600. It's all stunted out. Another BMW, the Suzuki 750. That's wild. Another BMW. Like,
Yeah, dude.
that's not even a cruise. That's the other thing. He would have been cruising at 80 miles an hour if he was actually cruising. And not, like, who the fuck makes a right side pass?
All right, now you see why I left my comment. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, it's crazy.
Dude, Moto Piracy still making videos?
I don't even know who that is.
Autonosity?
Oh, I think so.
No, one just popped up on my thing. I gotta.
Well, I mean, that's how he makes his living, right?
Don't recommend this channel. Deuces.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I had him not recommended on the channel, so I guess that has an expiration date at some point. I was like, okay, what are you even doing here? You should go fuck off. But no, man, like you were totally spot on with it. That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. Like, watching that way he rode, I'm like, dude, you're gonna crash. There's no doubt. Yeah.
I'm like, it's also time and place, dude. Like,
Right, exactly. That's part of my comment. I'm like, I'm not saying I never did shit like that, but like, really, like, you're crossing double yellow into oncoming traffic, like, bro, that's fucking crazy.
consistently. It's not one car.
No, yeah, it's consistently. And,
And
then he
you're-
said, and then he talks about experience.
Which doesn't make sense either.
So he crashed a $50,000 carbon Panigale V4 with liability.
So his experience. I mean, he's what, 25?
I don't know. He's pretty young.
Let's say 25. So at most they give him 9 years. How many miles do you actually put on a bike? And I mean like actual meaningful miles, not like, oh, dude, I'm jamming on the freeway at 65 miles an hour and cruising. Like, how many miles do you have in your experience? 100 miles? Because that was the joke. Like, I don't fucking get it.
Oh, it looks like he has the footage too. I'm sure he doesn't want to put it out because he knows he's gonna look like an idiot.
Learn
Yeah,
to
we all-
ride a motorcycle simplified. 3 easy steps. This is his first video. Buying my dream bike at 22, 1 year ago. You can
There you
look
go.
at. So he's 23, unless his at most he could be 24. I mean, good for him for owning his dream bike, man. Like, that's all wonderful shit. Don't think I'm jealous, chat. I'm not. I just don't understand. Also, if you have an H2, why are you riding anything else? Like the question.
Money, more money than sense. Remember that's what I said earlier.
I hear you, but I'm just saying, like, cops pulled me over on my 300 horsepower. So you're looking for the clickbait.
Yeah, his bike's not 300 horsepower.
Alright. Fucking care. That's what the title says. I'm just meaning he's going for the clickbaits.
Yeah.
Sick bike collection though.
Yeah, they're fucking dope ass bikes, man. There's no doubt about it. Those are nice bikes. Legit.
The R1 is ugly as fuck.
Yeah, the R1 is ugly. But at least it's an R1M.
Which has the best gas tank.
So-
oh my god.
So
Love that
he has
gas
an R1M, but yeah.
It's ugly as fuck. I mean, not that the H2 is really pretty, but it's got a cool paint job.
That's a fucking beast. He's got the glossy one too. So Kenny has like the almost matte-ish.
I like this one.
Yeah, he has
one that
it's
this
like,
kid has.
It's fucking in person. It's fucking like a mirror finish, dude. That's just
I know.
dope.
I know. They're fucking sweet.
Yeah. So.
He's got what, a 2014?
Yeah, I
think
think it was the year before Kenny. Or a year or two before Kenny. I don't remember the exact time frame.
Well, no, he has the original one because it has a green frame on it.
Kenny's
and then
has a green frame.
with the gloss paint because they
Not
went from,
not with the gloss paint.
Okay, so
But
they
he-
went
but
from
he has a green frame.
his build that he has here to then a gray frame with the gloss paint was the next one. That's all I know about H2s. I didn't even know they brought back a green frame.
Yeah, Kenny's has the green.
I don't pay attention to. I'm not interested in owning a thingamabob.
What? All right, man. I'm gonna call it. I'm tired.
No worries.
Fucking. I'm off tomorrow. I don't got shit to do. I think I'm playing Rust all day. Or maybe play some Call of Duty. Do you know there's a portal in Call of Duty?
I don't even know what that means.
So my kid was playing earlier, and he went into this building,
Mhm.
and then he opened a random door, and it was a portal. So he walked through it, and it took him to another part of the map, like opposite side of the map.
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was like, what the fuck? When they have shit like that? Right. Anyways, yeah. Around a few of you, thanks for watching, kicking it, hanging out. Hopefully, you guys have a chill weekend. I gotta make a video. I haven't made a video. Not as long as you. As like.